I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness. A reflection of the emptiness, hilarious. You think you're worth my time, you're delirious, mysterious, because you are behind a fake exterior, inferior. You know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I'm gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some modestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead of say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages of vacant. Modern kingdom for the taking. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
This new veneer fixes ugly. Breaking news out of Placer County. 16-year-old Kylie Rodney.
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 Kylie Rodney is
Kylie Rodney.
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 Kylie Rodney. Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney. Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney. Kylie Rodney. Kylie Rodney. Kylie Rodney. Kylie Rodney. Kylie Rodney. Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
What's up, y'all? How's everybody doing tonight? I figure while I was working on, because this live of mine, I'm trying to take all of my super long lives and cut them down like so many people over the past year have been asking me to do. So what I'm going to be doing tonight, what up, Craney? How you doing, baby?
Hey, just getting my
Get yourself ready. Get yourself
mat
all
ready.
buckled in.
Sorry.
That's okay. Do what you gotta do, girl. So what I'm doing with this is I'm clipping out all of the nonsensical chatter. You know what I mean? Nothing, stuff that has nothing to do with Kylie or anything around it, whether it's fire cams, data, 911 calls, videos, statements, blah, 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 blah. You know, clear down to the water, you know? And this live, like, it's 10 freaking hours long. So what I'm going to keep doing is going back to the beginning. That's why it's called Back to Scroll on Fire Lives. What is happening over here, though, dude? This is way too big. Let's make it like that. Okay. So pretty much what we're going to do is we're just, I'll, go ahead. Go ahead.
I said, ooh, are we reacting to your old, like some of your old lives?
Dude, like this
I love
beginning,
it.
all I got to work on was this very beginning, and dude, I got a fucking giggle. Like, I mean, it's not a giggle, but shoot. And then, like, as I'm doing it, I was like, it's really odd how these people that originally covered Kylie Rodney's case, how they were all intimidated. Wedges were put between certain people so we wouldn't communicate anymore, so that we became frenemies, so that we eventually became enemies or didn't talk to each other, so that we wouldn't collaborate anymore, because I mean, they don't want powerful women connecting with one another, you know? And I see it for what it is. I miss Daisy, sometimes I miss Michelle, you know? But what is done is done. You know, what is done is done, and all we can do is keep moving forward. I am so thankful for this live. This live will be back on my list in due time while I edit them, like you guys will notice. Okay, so if you guys are avid watchers of mine, you'd like to go back to the beginning as well. I see y'all with your playlists out there, beautiful playlists that y'all have been sharing with me that has Kylie Rodney content in it. Some of these playlists, dude, there's a couple videos in them that I just don't, like, it kind of slipped my mind that they were out there, you know? So my recommendation to y'all, if you want, there's so many people out there like, what can I do? You know, what can I do? And I know a lot of them don't want to go live. They don't want their faces out there. I understand. Trust me, I get it. You know, I get it. But then we have like people like Tiff, who all she does, look, matter of fact, let's just get that while we're here too, because Tiff, she dropped a video the other day that like we can't get that either. So let's just get that too, because Tiff does incredible videos. And then we're going to move right on to listening, editing. Well, look, I'm sorry. If we get to it, it might happen tonight. If not, it will happen tomorrow night, because I'm the next couple of nights that I go live, next days, whatever, whether I'm screen printing or whatever. Actually, it can't be during screen. It has to be when I'm sitting.
Team Up Church.
Oh, shit, for 6 months. That's what's up. Thank you, Up Church team. We still need to get together and play some Call of Duty. Do you prefer to play too? I think that's what I mostly see you play when I do visit your live. So, all right, let's go check out Tiff's video she did, because this is really, really well done. What is it? Tiff Dash Justice. I have way too many subscribers on this channel too. All right, so let me just do this. And I will just go to my subscriptions here. Look, y'all, I'm still subscribed to Mark in my channel. I don't care. I'll never stop following Mark. You know? Damn, dude. Wait, did she drop another one? I think she did drop another. Damn, little mama, get it.
Go, Tiff.
She is. She's getting it. Dude, her little birthday video she did from, I love all y'all. Even the people that we know that, you know, our friends have lives and that they got things that their own health, their own children, their own families, their own work, their own careers, you know, their own shit to take care of. But what Kylie did, bringing so many people together, is just, it's an absolutely beautiful thing. But this video right here, she pays attention. Like, I know she be lurking. I love this girl right here. Y'all, I'm going to drop the link to Tiff's channel. Y'all, please go subscribe to her. Oh, did I? That ain't it. That's a StreamYard link. What am I doing?
Napping naps for life. That's right.
Nappy naps for life. Yep. Free hazmat for life, too.
She got her channel back today. Right, Shannon?
I've always had my channel. I just wasn't able to
Couldn't
go
go
live
live.
until they sorted out what they were gonna call these falsified copyright claims. Sorry, I'm smoking, y'all. That's what's taking me so long to talk and things. I'm sorry.
I knew
I
you
put it
were.
out. I put it out. I'm sorry. All right, let's get this.
And we can change.
Not from the beginning.
Keep it together. Look in the mirror. Tell myself you're doing better.
Look, and there's the evidence right there. Little Miss Grabby Hands. What is she doing right here? You know, no gloves on, turning a steering wheel. There's video of you doing it too. See, okay, I'm sorry.
Doing better. Yeah. Ooh, oh, oh, yeah.
They're all the damage, y'all.
Stars in the sky.
That's like a wonky ass tire.
Cover my eyes. Get you tell it's all for you.
Yeah.
Loyalty in my blood. I will never fall on you. Put your trust in me, and I'll put my love in you. Okay, baby, it's just us in this world. Nobody can change that. Hey, we gon'
For real.
in this world, and we can change that.
Yes.
Stay up all night, you and me. When I'm with you, I feel free.
Why all the harassment and intimidation and all this crazy shit going around just an accident, you know? And the more that we point things out, and they're very valid points, you know?
They're watching.
People, yeah, I know.
Oh, they're watching.
Never fall on you. Put your trust in me, and I'll put my love in you. Okay, baby, it's just us in this world. Nobody can change that.
Yep.
Hey, we gon' fuck up in this world, and
Time
we
to be
can
accountable.
change that. Stay up all night, you and me. When I'm with you, I feel free. Stay up all night, you and me. When I'm with you, I feel free.
Give a fuck about me, 'cause if you stop to go out there, give a fuck about me, 'cause if you stop.
That's Cody right there, ain't it? Is that who that is? Who is this? Mr. Flip Flop guy. You know, the one we always point out? Flip flops?
Yeah, I don't know.
Mhm.
Not sure. He's got facial hair too.
Definitely got a beard. Hey, here's Rory Saunier. You know who that is?
I was just looking at it. It does appear like it is him.
It is Rory. And you know what's crazy? Is he's staring straight down at the tire.
I think he's one of the good ones.
I do too. Have you seen the cases he covers? I mean, I've shown videos.
The ones
on
he
it.
covers and stuff. Yes, I watched them.
There are good ones and there are bad ones. This is a good one.
I do think he is, but I don't know.
I did suss them out. I'm not gonna lie. I've paid attention to each and every one of their parts. I just cannot believe this lady took off her entire body
Yes,
suit.
that's another one.
Blinds and tarps. What? What's another one? Look at the license plate.
The lady with her. That's looks. Oh, is that the FBI agent in the red and black?
Just a diver.
Mm-hmm. Is that an FBI agent though?
Doubtful.
Mm, I mean, they were in the water.
Doubtful.
Yeah, that's the man, the male that was with her.
Uh-huh. Hmm. Yeah, you see, this is odd. The license plate's fucked up too. There's marks on the front of the bumper. There's dings over here. But this hood, y'all, that they covering it all up. All right, let's go back.
And her windshield was all messed up.
Yeah, the whole
Front.
like front frame of her fucking roof. It's crazy town. All right.
In this world, nobody can change that. Hey, we gon' fuck up in this world, and we
It's all documented.
that.
All of it.
Stay up.
Crane, and I know you know, the amount of information that is withheld from us
Yes.
that people get to look at.
Yes.
Look, I don't need to look at it. I need to be certain that the proper authorities are looking at the right things, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Especially in such a situation.
You and me. When I'm with you, I feel free. Stay up all night.
This is one of the biggest
When I'm with you, I feel free.
places in the nation.
Give a fuck about me, 'cause if you stop to look around, it's possible for me. I can't get
Summer, Kylie.
memories, but the summers tell the stories of the two times that you know.
Sammy, why are you in that picture?
Oh, Tiff.
She's a beautiful girl, dude. Says it all, right? Yep. It's good shit. I'm going to give you the direct link
Yeah, great video.
to this video. Please go thumb it up. Please give it a view. It's very well done. I like the way she pieced it all together like that. Y'all ready for this? Because I don't know if I am. But hey, do you want it full screen or do you just want the audio and then just the little screen of whatever? So I could do my edits. Is that okay? I mean, I can make it a little bit bigger.
You asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking.
Oh,
you.
I don't care.
There, so you can at least see expressions or whatever, you know?
Yeah, everyone's gonna be.
So pretty much what I did is I kept the little piece of the intro and all, you know how we banter at the beginning.
Mm.
Catch up.
You cut through all that.
I cut through all that, yeah. Y'all ready? Ready to get this? This is episode 14 of my lives. It's private right now. I promise you it's coming back. Just so I get this edited. But it's here. But it's episode 14 and it was the Hollow Boo. What was it called? Truckee Treating. And boy did we. Boy did we. Look, some of these kids that came for, you know, I don't know if they were giving us candy or we were giving them candy or what, but man, that was a good ass Truckee Treating, you know?
Oh no. Yeah.
The shit that we go through in this life. 10 hours, girl.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna have to break this down. Like, that's why it would be way too hard for me to make like a documentary right yet. Because there's a lot of nonsense, you know. All right, you ready?
You know, I fell asleep halfway through this. Yeah.
It's, yeah, this shit's long. We ain't getting to all 10 hours tonight, y'all. I don't have it in me. I was ready to go to bed like 2 hours ago. I ain't even gonna lie. But we're here. It's Thursday, so I'm doing a live. which I don't normally do lives on Thursdays unless it's screen printing or something during the day or gaming. Here we are. You ready? We're gonna get like it. What? We'll go. I'll go like. We'll go an hour. We'll see how long an hour gets us. Okay. All right.
Gotta mute.
Yeah. We
We
live.
have
hate
no
hearing
idea
myself.
what topics are going to be happening tonight. There's just so much going on all at once that I can't grab any one thing to discuss.
This is my content.
On
Can't
an
strike
odd
me.
side of things, Cody Milne reached out to me. He sent me a email.
Sure did.
Miss G's going back.
Look, and I don't know why.
I don't understand what.
I don't know. Like, and it's odd the people that reached out to me. You feel me?
Mhm.
Like, it's very odd. Like, I didn't bother nobody in this case. These motherfuckers came to me, and I was like, oh, okay. You know? So I would respond. I like to do citizen reporting, but dude, you ain't even ready. I'm not ready. All right. Where she starts here?
On an odd side of things, Cody Milne reached out to me. He sent me a email.
Ooh.
Here we
Miss
go.
G's going back.
Yeah.
I don't understand what happened, Miss G. Why did you?
Damn.
How did your trip go?
It's
Yeah,
when
how did
it
your trip
went
go,
down,
honey?
Miss G. Remember that?
Yeah, I checked out that Etsy page. Someone looks like they regret saying there's honor in silence, huh?
That's weird. And she said, I'm going back.
Miss G.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up my Google spreadsheet.
Since
I'm going to read it just in case you guys can't read it.
Y'all ready? It's like a regular live.
Hmm?
It's very terrible.
Maybe the Neiman's, because we were just talking about the Etsy page.
Wait, what am I missing?
I
So
can't believe
Ditsy was the
I'm
one who asked us
reviewing one
about
of
the
my own
Etsy page, and then
lives.
she
Yes.
said,
I love
"Young
it.
is their plumber."
Are you serious? She got
Did you
the
hear what she just said?
Mm-mm.
This person that's in my chat right now is the plumber for this family. You heard me, Crane.
What family?
Remember the plumber that reached out to Larissa? And that's another one. Do you see-
Snap-a-doodle. Yeah.
Do you see it too? Do you see what happened?
I see what just happened. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I'll rewind a little bit. It's hard to hear Daisy repeat the word plumber because she kind of says it. She puts her head down when she says it.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up my Google spreadsheet.
Right here.
I'm going to read it just in case you guys can't read it.
Your husband is whose plumber?
See, she says right here. Who is whose plumber?
Maybe the Neiman's, because we were just talking about the Etsy page.
We were talking about
Wait,
the Etsy
what am I
page just
missing?
now.
So Ditsy was the one who asked us about the Etsy page,
Ditsy.
and then she said,
Asked about the Etsy page. If you see, I have my comments on screen. That's why I I really liked in the early beginning making sure I was putting comments on the screen. You know, there's some I wish I would have put on screen, but I'm glad they were read. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Super
Daisy
important.
did a good job. I don't know how to do that. How do you star them and put them up? I don't know how.
Oh, she was really good. Really
Yeah.
good. Keeping up on comments and shit.
I don't know how to do that.
I think the only person I could do it right now is Lala.
Do I have to have a StreamYard account? Is that why?
No. You can only appoint on the cheap accounts. You can only appoint one person to have control of like your StreamYard chat. It's dumb as hell.
Gotcha.
I'm not paying them $50 a month just to have a couple more people, and you know what I mean, just dumb shit.
No. Okay, sorry. Side note, guys.
So this person in chat had already asked the question about the Etsy page. Did y'all check out that Etsy page? Check out them bags and them candles.
Mm-hmm.
And I make the comment that, you know, I bet you that's really her saying she regrets letting it play out the way that it did, you know?
Mm-hmm. Then all of a sudden this plumber comes in.
This same person that asked that question comes in and says I think that her husband or somebody is a plumber for
the family.
The family, yes, right here. Let's do it again, right here.
I'm going to read it just in case you guys can't read it.
Your husband is whose plumber?
Her husband is the family's plumber right here.
Maybe the Neiman's, because we were just talking about the Etsy page.
And watch, she'll confirm it.
Wait,
It pops
what
up
am I
on the
missing?
screen.
So Ditsy was the one who asked us
This is a
about the
really
Etsy
good
page,
live,
and then
y'all.
she
Yes.
said, "My
Yes.
husband is their plumber."
Are you serious? She got the inside scoop.
The real inside scoop.
I know someone's directly talking to Lindsay, and I love it. I love it. All right. So I had somebody ask me who owns what water companies. I have David Robertson, which is Kylie Rodney's Pat. He is a business partner with Daniel Rodney. I looked into Rick Duante, and he.
All I'm doing at this point right here is I have on my other screen me scrolling through all of these public articles. I'm just kind of like reading off, like, and I go down and I start reading the website, and I let y'all just take a glimpse of I have hella spreadsheets. There's a lot of information there, dude. There's a lot that needs added to it.
And he got a transfer of ownership. I'm going to go over that information as well. There is a quote by David himself that he left a miserable career in the water public utility system. David used to own, now the Rick Duante owns it, Lake Forest Water Company and Tahoe Park Water Company. Let me go to...
And you hear what he said. It was a miserable fucking business, you know? He wanted out of the water rights. Like Kylie made sure to tell her friends that she wanted to go home that night, you know? Same type of company, just a different, not company you keep, you know?
Let me go to
so many water company ties.
So somebody had asked me a big question, and I've seen a lot of people, a lot of content creators trying to discuss
this
the
is
question,
crazy.
Where does Truckee drinking water come from?
Look, and I nerd out. Y'all know me. I like reading data sheets and shit. You know, I really do. It's I don't know. It's educational for me. I don't know. I like it. If I know how to read something, or you know what I mean, or I need a little bit of learning, yeah, I'll take a peek at it. I'll take a little gander at that. You know.
You still have all these documents that you're putting up on the screen too, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Document everything, and if I couldn't get a PDF, I try to convert it to PDF, and if I cannot, then I screen record it, scrolling the whole web page. I'm not dumb. And there's a lot of stuff, and I think I don't know what happened with Michelle. I don't know what happened with Daisy. It just, I don't know. Them people on that, people with fleas. You know what I mean?
Oh, Ara would like to get up on panel.
Ooh, who?
Ara.
Yes. For fuck's yes. Yeah. If anybody wants to come up, you're more than welcome to. There's Pinecone Gang. Bro, I love it. More squirrels and trees, and the pine cones fall off our trees, I love it.
I toss those things aside.
Ready for some more? So she can come up here. She can cut in whenever.
Just to kind of give you guys an idea, the Truckee Donner Public Utility District, also known as TDPUD, acquires its water.
Remember those initials, okay? TDPUB, okay? This is all the stuff that I've taken in during this entire case. It's just me doing things in real time.
Also known as TDPUD, acquires its water from aquifers hundreds of feet deep, all within the Truckee groundwater basin area. The water is transported to Truckee's higher elevations through a series of pump stations and is stored in...
What you doing, baby? How's your night going?
Just chilling. Back from work.
Getting it?
Yeah, wanted to hang out with you guys. I miss y'all.
Miss you,
I
You
miss
guys
honey.
you,
talk
baby.
about good things.
Absolutely. It's important stuff, you know. The data is important.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
What you can separate from fact or fiction is also important, you know.
Yes.
And sometimes you just gotta dig for the truth.
Yep.
That's what's so good about, you know, wanting more knowledge. I've learned a lot from Kylie. But it seems like these people surrounding her have not. Nope. Nope. Nothing has changed. It's
Yeah.
still being passed down. All right, you ready to get this?
Get it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All within the Truckee groundwater basin area.
Oh,
The
you want all
water is
this.
transported to
Here.
Just to kind of give you guys an idea, the
Mhm.
Truckee Donner Public Utility District, also known as TDPUD, acquires its water from aquifers hundreds of feet deep, all within the Truckee groundwater basin area.
You hear
The
that?
water is transported to Truckee's higher elevations through a series of pump stations and is stored in water tanks strategically placed throughout the community.
Mhm.
Truckee's drinking water is 100% groundwater
You hear
from
that?
deep water ground wells within the Marty Valley groundwater basin.
Martis Valley.
The Division of Drinking Water, DDW, regulates public water systems, oversees water recycling projects, permits water treatment devices, supports and promotes water system security, and performs a number of other functions.
Dang.
The Division of Financial Assistance provides funding opportunities for drinking water system improvements, provides support for small water systems, and for improving technical, managerial,
And this is on a happy Halloween. I'm just telling you a raw ass article. That's all I'm doing right here, y'all.
financial TMF capacity, and certifies drinking water treatment and distribution operations.
Stories like this always got a kicker. Y'all ready for this one?
A map, which I'm going to pull up.
Do you remember the kicker of me telling you why I'm telling you all about how the water works there? For two reasons. Because of people in waterworks and also how water works. You know? Where it come from.
Yep.
With the
Mhm.
Drinking Water System Outreach Tool via
Mhm.
the California State Water Resources Control
You
Board.
know we're about to get it too.
We'll show you exactly where all of the water lines
10-hour
lie
lives,
out,
y'all.
where it comes from, and all of that. There was a comment made in Justice A through
There you go.
Z's live chat one day. They
Mhm.
wonder if people were drinking the same water
Yep.
that Kylie was found in.
Yep.
Blech. So
That's gross.
I'm going to go ahead and pull up this
Look.
here. I'm
It
sorry,
was
I
a
can't
morbid
make it too much
curiosity.
bigger
I'm
than
sorry.
what we're looking at here. What I can do, I'm going to zoom out so everybody can see what we're looking at here. This right here
is what they supply
is
to.
the town of
The
Truckee.
big green is what they supply
technically
to.
it's from
okay?
here to here.
Where
This
where
is
the water's pulled
Interstate
from and
80, and then
supplied
I'm going to
to.
go ahead and zoom in so you guys
Mhm.
see exactly where this
See all those
water
them
line
are
stops, which is right at Prosser.
them are water holding things. Yep.
And
Bro,
where
that's dark.
would have been found would have been right here
It
where you see
is.
my pointer of my mouse.
But I like doing stuff like this.
And
you
then
know?
this would be the inlet and outlet of water supplies.
Look,
like this right here.
it don't matter if her remains were there for a day, a week, or 2 weeks. Y'all motherfuckers were drinking. Like y'all drink corpses. It's kind of morbid.
Is where it dries up. I'm going to go ahead and move that green thing away so I can go ahead and zoom in. Because right here you can see the grid lining of exactly, I'm going to pop it back up for a second, exactly where the water, the drinking water technically comes from.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, kind of gross. You know what I mean? I hope every person that was at this party got a good drink of that water, got a good taste of that water.
Yeah.
So let's see. What is this? This is Kingvale property owners, water users.
Listen,
this
it's
is
good
Prosser
data.
Campground. So yeah, it comes.
And I was really smart too because I made sure that I like pulled everything up on the screen. I got my receipts. I always have my receipts, y'all. Always. Always. If you don't come with receipts, I have a trouble believing you, you know?
Comes from Prosser. Ugh.
Well, that's disturbing.
That is very disturbing. And then if you actually
There's
click
your
on
little fun
Prosser,
fact for the day.
it is the Truckee Donner Pud. It's the main where it actually comes out of.
So now,
and it tells
So-
you where
don't
it
ever
comes from. Prosser.
Truckee.
Yeah, whoever asked that question, you got your answer. And then this is another thingy. The California Public Utilities Commission will host 2 public participation hearings today to discuss the transfer of Lake Forest Water Company and Tahoe Park Water Company, which I highlighted in my spreadsheet. Tahoe Park owner Richard DeWante has been operating Lake Forest since purchasing the company's asset from David Roberts.
And I think Pap still owns a debt to this.
In 1996, a deal that did not include official ownership approval from the Utilities Commission. While official ownership is still in the hands of the Utilities Commission, transfer of Lake Forest asset to Tahoe Park will give DeWante some choices, allowing him to either apply for government grants to improve his water supply or sell both companies to Tahoe City Public Utilities District,
That's
which
the
he still
people's
hasn't.
water.
So that is who Pap sold those water companies to.
And he didn't sell them to him.
I still have yet.
Yo.
Hey.
Oop.
What I say? What I did? I don't know what I did.
It's for another live.
Brought up a picture.
For a whole another,
Did I?
that's a whole another live there, man. It's a live for itself.
Hold on.
We'll go through her.
Because I didn't. This is all raw here. I don't even know what this is. Hold on.
That is who Pap sold those water companies to. I still have yet. Oop.
Right there, that one.
That is a whole nother conversation. That's crazy.
Oh Lord.
Let's. Oh, damn, it's all here. I said, how many did I need to open, bro? How many tabs did I accidentally go through? I'm gonna leave that in there.
It's like 1,000 tabs, dude, every time.
It is. It still is right now. You want to see it right now?
I believe you. I believe you.
There are
I
only
believe you
logos.
too.
There's only logos there for tabs because there's no text. Like the edge, you can't even make out what the first letter is because
If your computer has that many tabs, then that means that your brain that has that many tabs too.
Oh, it's got more than that. My brain. That train is on fire and now what's going on? Oh shit. So where is this 117th Congress? What am I looking up? Consolidated production and properties of alpha amylase from Citrobacter. What am I even looking up right here?
I don't know.
What hour was this? Was this like 3 a.m. or something?
Who the fuck knows, dude?
It says on the bottom right of your screen, so
I have no idea.
Rando.
she has like chapters.
Might as well
tabs.
keep it just in case.
So she has like different users and then different tabs for those users.
Yeah,
What
she's
is
out of
that?
control.
Oh, I'm looking up HR bills here. That's what I'm doing. Okay, we're back.
Oop.
She could be a historian.
Here, I'll leave that oop in there, okay? We'll make it funny. Okay. I'm gonna go here. Actually, I'm gonna cut this.
Oh, Rolodex. Oh, snap.
How can I do this? I'm gonna cut this.
Ha.
All right, I'm gonna cut this right here.
Squirrel wheel.
That's right. I got this. I'm gonna detach this. I'm sorry. I told you it was live editing. You just gotta deal with it. Okay, I want the oop. I want this out. And I want this out. Okay, put this like this.
Hey.
Oop. Oop.
Why is it still there, bro? All right, this all needs to go away. Okay, this got to go away. Bye.
Or companies too. Oop.
There we go. We'll leave it just like that.
Nice.
Another lie.
Yep.
Fixed it.
That's for a whole another. That's whole another live there, man. It's a live for.
I think Euphoric and Mr. Patterson do excellent jobs.
Mm-hmm.
So did Upchurch.
That's for a whole another. That's whole another live.
That's
there,
a
man.
whole
It's
nother
live for
conversation.
itself. We'll go through her videos and all that good shit.
I wanted you to
Ooh,
read
and we
this on the
did.
screen.
Remember we did? Well, not her bios, but there's a lot. It's all out there. It's you can go look for yourself.
I went to Truckee recently, and in a public restroom, written on the walls was, "For a good live stream, tune into Squirrels on Fire YouTube." I'm sure.
Dude, right?
Damn.
That's
Damn.
great.
I wonder who wrote that.
You know they're all watching. I love it.
Oh shit.
Hi.
That's crazy.
It's funny as hell, dude.
I went to Truckee recently, and in a public restroom, written on the wall was, "For a good live stream, tune in to Squirrels on Fire YouTube." I'm sure.
All right.
It's
Somebody
so
else
funny,
is
y'all.
dressing up as Bro Tank dude.
Oh, dude, the Rockaway said I'm dressing up as Bro Tank dude for Truckee Halloween. I'm a ghost. Wow, dude. I'm leaving this. This is comedy gold right here. I'm leaving this in.
That's funny as hell. I
He's
should
a
go put a
ghost.
Bro Tank on right now.
Wow.
So another thing I wanted to bring up, and
Look, I got serious real quick though, right?
Mhm.
Look, I bring it right back.
something that I think everybody should be looking into, because I found this on Instagram, and it's called Ski for Scotty. You can go to Instagram.
Yo, and they did say, hold on, never mind what I'm saying here. It's important what's on the screen. I almost forgot. Tomorrow's November 1st, the big day when the full report will be released. Is that still on? And everybody was like, we knew that no final report, that no final presser. There was no way they were going to sell this story.
Nope.
Mhm.
There's no way they would answer the. You know how many questions they would have? The national news story that it was, the questions that everybody still has.
Mhm.
Yep.
All right.
So another thing I wanted to bring up, and it's something that I think everybody should be looking into, because I found this.
Look, I like this Squirrels on Fire. I like the way they think, you know?
So another thing I wanted to bring up, and it's something that I think
I don't
everybody
even know
should
where
be
it comes
looking
from.
into, because I found this on Instagram, and it's called Ski for Scotty. You can go to Instagram. You can put in the hashtag Ski for Scotty.
Okay.
I think
Do y'all know what happened to Scotty?
I don't.
Isn't it?
He
Yeah.
he was killed in a tragic avalanche. How old was he? Was he 17?
I don't
I
remember.
don't
I
know.
think he was younger than that.
I don't know.
Are you sure it was an avalanche or was it just a ski accident or something?
I thought it was a like a avalanche style ski accident. I could be wrong.
Could have been. I could be
it's
wrong too.
your friend that passed away or whatever.
Yes. And I was wondering why this kid passed away from. It was in a terrible skiing accident, I do believe. Why is nobody doing for Kylie Rodney what they're doing for Scott?
Yeah,
that's
right.
what I'm.
That is really. I like the way this person thinks. You know, it's a really good question. Like they denied a memorial bench. Like that's kind of that's odd, don't you think?
The reoccurring theme in Kylie's case is why didn't they do this? Because they did it for these other people. It's like a common theme.
It is. It really is. Like, especially when that's the common pattern of what they do for people there. But no,
Yep.
not Kylie Rodney. Don't look here. Nothing to see here, folks.
This kid passed away from, it was in a terrible skiing accident, I do believe. Why is nobody doing for Kylie Rodney what they're doing for Scotty?
Mm-hmm.
That's one of my questions, you know?
That's sad. It's like it happened and
like we, the internet strangers that, I mean, I've studied this case and I'm not going to stop, you know? I do this because I want to. Because I see the injustice in this, you know?
it's like it happened and they just want to forget about it.
This one I'm going to delete because I'm in correspondence. Did I tell everybody in live that Cody Milne messaged me? He sent me an email. He wants to clear his name. He said he was not at that party. He has pictures and videos that he's willing to send me to.
I remember he put those videos on his shit while he was in Reno. And he is. They're doing fucking sideshow shit, you know?
Does he live in Reno?
I couldn't tell you. Could not tell you.
Wonder why Sammy had him written down on the list.
Yep.
Yeah, his name was written on a piece of paper on her little.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Maybe
didn't she tell everybody that he was there?
Yeah. Well, and if you put a smear campaign out on somebody, you know what I mean? It makes them look types of ways too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm really glad that he sank a bunch of cars at Prosser because it really gave me a perspective, you know?
Yep.
That's what I take away from it, the silver lining. The stuff that Megan said, like that was straight up slander on his name, defamation on his name. I hope that's not in this.
To clear his name.
What I'm going to do is we're going to listen to some of this because I know we're going to keep talking during it because that's just what I do. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow's Friday, right? Yeah, it is. It's almost Friday.
Of the SA allegations and all of that. So I sent him an email back, left him know the rumors that were going around. I asked him if he was aware of the petition against him. And I would like to get to the bottom of that because allegations like that are very fucking serious. Very fucking serious.
And I'm pretty sure he's done
look, and even though there's a petition out there, I mean, Megan took it even further, way further.
You know, cleared that up with.
She said it with her own words too. They came out of her mouth and they were recorded.
Enforcement. Yep. Also, hopefully.
That's what I was thinking. If they have a petition out, that means he's had the charges. But
that's the thing is every background check I've done on him, there's nothing there. Like today I found a background check on him. And it shows nothing on his record. So, I mean, I don't.
And sometimes they will put a smear campaign out on certain people. Just to keep them, you know?
100% that he and his family do not have any ties, nor have they ever worked for or owned Milne Towing. So.
Okay, and then I break it down here. Like, I think we go through who it's owned by, but it's really crazy that he does work. He may not be his family's, but he does. It's odd that a Milne works for Milne Towing. You know what I mean? Just saying, it's odd. It's odd to me. And if he would like to discuss it, I would love for him to
explain.
Yeah, Zombie Express. That's crazy as hell.
Well, and also think about it that families will usually work for their family. It's very common. If it's a private owned company, if it's a family company, you know, more than likely your children or family will be working with you in some sort of capacity.
Look, Katie Bugs here in this live.
We can at least go with that. I've also verified it myself. The girls were probably sick of my sleuthing today.
Well, I didn't pay all the
Dude, I used to blow Discord up. I know people in the very early Discord days got sick of my shit. Sometimes I do bomb it though.
So how is it Milne towing, but it has nothing to do with them? Is it
because Milne Towing was established in 1948.
Yes, and it was done in Utah. So
see what in Utah you don't say. It's crazy. Look, I'm glad I record my conversations sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
It's good to fill in the information that it kind of just like slides out. There's a lot of information here.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
The information that I found out is Milne Towing LLC was under a doing business as, that's what DBA stands for, under Zombie Express, which is really fucking weird to me. I did look up Zombie Express, and I found that it is owned by Dean Kirsch from Kirsch Enterprises. Right here, it's all listed. I have links and everything. If anybody wants them, I am more than willing to give them
it's
to
all
you.
public documentation.
But his MC license is 119310, and he has a dot license of 159555. It originated with 3 drivers and 3 power units. And it is was located, like the first location was in Henderson, Nevada.
Nope. All right, I'm gonna skip through all this. All right, skip on to the next part. This all needs cut out.
Yep. Let me open the safer one.
Okay, that one. I gotta go back.
48.
Yes, and it was done in Utah. So the information that I found out is
Utah. Cut. Give me this.
Utah. So, okay. You have the entity type.
Yep. Sorry, y'all. I told you I was doing some editing while we were doing this, and it's important. I am cutting some more out, though.
You have the entity type is the carrier. The operating status is not authorized because he did sell it. Legal name, Milne Towing, LLC. DBA name, Zombie Express. Here, I'll zoom it in because I know people are probably already going to say,
Can I give an easier explanation before you go into this part?
Okay.
Whoa. That says a lot of water in California is sold to Saudi Arabia.
Interesting.
Whoa.
So when the whole Cody Milne thing, and we had the whole rumors about so-and-so was so-and-so's, this cop was so-and-so's dad or whatever. It was also that Cody Milne's family owned Milne Towing.
Yes, and that's why I wanted to get to the bottom of that. Like, I wanted to clarify that because I didn't want to misinform people. And for myself, I wanted to know where Milne, I mean, the girls sat here and listened to me. I need to figure out where the fucking Milne Towing even came from.
I don't know where
the name came about.
Because months ago, that I had already discovered that the Bauchums owned Milne Towing, and then today we learned that they also own North.
This is.
I didn't want to.
None of this is important. Technically, hold on. I'm gonna do something. Zombie Express is important. I'll leave this part in here.
So, I mean, I don't know. But what I do know is he did confirm 100% that.
Oh, no.
So you have the entity type, and it was done in Utah. So
yeah, that's what I want right there.
You have the entity type.
Yep. And delete all this out. Right? I think. Oh, no, that was too much. Ha, sorry. Let me skip through all this. We're
Milne Towing.
Yes, and that's why I wanted to get to the bottom of that. Like, I wanted to clarify that because I wanted to know where Milne, I mean, the girls sat here and listened to me. I need to figure out where the fucking Milne Towing even came from.
I don't know where
the name came about.
Oh, I remember why. Do you remember why, guys? You know what had me on this fucking wild goose chase?
Why?
No.
I wanted to know where Milne, I mean, the girls sat here and listened to me. I need to figure out where the fucking Milne Towing even came from.
I don't know where
the name came about.
Yeah, because months ago, that like I had already discovered that the Baucums owned Milne Towing, and then today we learned that they also own NorCal.
A lot of
That like I had already discovered.
Yep, right here.
In 1948.
Yes, and
But
it was
someone
done
said it
in
was-
Utah. So
that like I had already discovered that the Baucums
Yep, that's good
owned
information right there.
Milne Towing, and then today we learned that they also own NorCal,
a lot of shit.
Nevada or whatever. But I had already looked into it months ago, seen that the Baucums owned it. So I was like, okay, Cody and Melanie's family doesn't. I don't know if they bought them out like in 2010 or what. And then we learned today that was not the case. They've only had it for what, 2 years, 3 years?
Yeah, it was like
4
3
years.
4 years.
See?
But it was one of those rumors, like a lot of other things that.
Yeah, we could take all that out of there. I don't think rumors need to be in here, right? Because we want just straight to the point videos, right?
Are you editing your lives and only, or like, what is?
I'm
like,
taking all the
I'm not
bullshit
sure what's
out of there.
happening.
Like if it's information that don't need to be there, pointless. You know what I mean? You know how we live sleuth, debunk things,
Oh yeah,
stuff like that.
Because allegations like that are very fucking serious.
Let's cut it right there. Boom. That's all we need, right?
We
And
got
then I
it.
can take, yep. And then I can take all this out of here. Oh, not all that. Frig, man. Why do I keep doing that? Hold on. No, because where do I stop?
Did you write that down so we can go and look at that?
What's that, honey?
Yeah, I have a screenshot of it.
Okay.
Hold on.
I did my sleuthing on that.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
There we go. We'll just cut it there. Sorry.
Him. And I would like to get to the bottom of that because allegations like that are very fucking serious. I did my sleuthing on that.
There we
Oh,
go.
I know.
See, we don't need none of that.
I can't get into all that like water politics and all this background of stuff. Oh, I can dig all that.
Man, I'm having heart palpitations. I don't like it.
You all right?
Because I can't find my ink pen.
Okay, it's banter.
Say NH. Kylie doesn't get out. NH calls dad as most. Excuse me. Most.
Wait, what's
and
this
then
saying?
I got an email.
Hold on. All right, let's skip right to the point. Right to the point.
I did my sleuthing on that.
Oh, I know.
Nope. We just should I cut all this out?
That's up to you, huh?
Nah, because this
Yeah,
is
it's up to
important.
you.
What's on the screen, James, is really important on the screen. Not so much what I'm saying, but what's on the screen. I want that to be on the screen. You know.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then I got an email from Ellie, and she said, "What if somebody else was in the?"
I got a message from who?
Ellie.
Who's
Interesting.
that?
ELLEL. Ellie.
Oh.
I don't know.
L.
I don't know. We're about to find out. It tripped me out for a minute though. I don't know if it's law enforcement or what. Hold on. Let me play the whole thing.
And then I got an email from Ellie, and she said, "What if somebody else was in the car that went in with Kylie in it? Say NH. Kylie doesn't get out. NH calls dad as most rich kids do to bail them out, and dad gets LE to cover
That's murder
as it was
vibes.
really an accident and there's no ruin to ruin his life." It's the same thing. It happens to a lot of cases with when you're rich.
Yo, I'm leaving that email in there. That's a good email. That's a good email, right?
That's a keeper.
That's a keeper. All right, let's go.
All right, what else do I want to discuss?
That's all
I
we
still
gotta
want to know
discuss.
who had Kylie's keys.
Yep, we're gonna leave that in there. It's still a year and a half almost later.
Ridic.
And we still have the same questions, you know? Oh, don't worry, because somebody's going to come up and answer these questions, you know, and clarify things, you know?
Oh, that's good.
I still want to know who had Kylie's keys.
Look, we're 10 minutes into a 10-hour live. We're doing good time.
Will there be a part 2?
There's gonna probably be like a part fucking 10.
Yeah, okay. Because
I
I
don't
still have
know
school.
how long I can hang.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll get through it.
Replay crew.
Okay. Or is that
Well,
true?
the thing is, Kylie at some point ended.
Look, everybody was like, "Are you going live? Are you going live?" And I was like, I think people want me to go live." So I was like, "Well, I really don't want to fucking map things out right now, and I definitely need to work on a video." So I was like, "Fuck it, let's work on a video and go live at the same time," and that's what we're doing.
Good. Yeah.
No, going back to the beginning on SoF. This is number 14. It'll be back.
Megan, how you doing, honey? Hi, Foxfire. How you doing, babe?
At some point, she had to end up with her keys if she drove herself into that lake.
Yeah,
yeah.
But she didn't.
So
that's it. We only need that point. That point's great. That's a great point. Valid point.
I
And
mean,
then somebody did. Somebody had the keys.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure, for sure.
what I'm saying is, they're pushing that it was an accident. She drove herself in,
Mm-hmm.
so gave her keys back.
Like, it kind of sucks that Cody wasn't at the party, because now that he's emailed me, I kind of wish I could get some answers from him as well.
And I got none. All right, so we'll cut from. I'm gonna cut this air out of here too, because there's no point for this gap to be here. Trying to make a 10-hour live into like an hour, and I don't think I'm at maybe 2 hours. I don't know.
Yeah,
Let's see what we can do.
So,
And then,
all right.
Like, it kind of sucks that Cody wasn't at the party, because now that he's emailed.
Yeah, we don't need none of this.
Like I said from the jump, and I know people thought I was defending Sammy or other kids that were there. That is not what my intention was.
No, I just wanted kids to be able to reach out and tell their truth, and nobody wanted to. So, I mean, now you can tell it to the law.
Did he say if he was going to send you anything, or he was just
Yes,
letting you
he
know
said
he
he's
had
going
it?
to send me pictures and video.
And he wound up uploading them, is what he did.
I'm still working on who owns what water companies. I have
That don't matter.
the Arrow Creek Parkway, that gated community. I do have an email that somebody has sent me with a list of names to start looking at.
Read it.
That I don't know yet. What I do know is he has.
You know who that is? I know who that is. I knew who sent me that email.
Yes.
I have a very good friendship with them. Indeed. All right, we're going to leave.
I'm still working on who.
Yep. I think it's right here.
I want to figure out who all lives at the.
Yep, right here. Let's cut that, because that's important. That don't need to be there.
If she drove herself into that lake.
Yeah, yeah.
But she didn't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
All right, let's delete that.
With her keys, if she drove herself into that lake.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
But she didn't.
So
I want to figure out who all lives at the Arrow Creek Parkway, that gated community. I do have an email that somebody has sent me with a list of.
Yeah, and it's crazy. Everything they were looking for is still missing. You know, she didn't have the necklace on. She, like, what's up with the keys? Like, there was no confirmation on any information there. The black hoodie, it's nowhere to be found. Nowhere. Not in the car. Not on the campground. Not the person that loaned it to her. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know.
So who has it is my question.
That I don't know yet.
What else was it? Key. Oh, her phone was never found. And the original black sweatshirt. Yeah. Keys, phone. Yeah. Yes. That's important there.
He said he sent me 2 emails.
We don't care.
If you need any proof, this is the second email.
We don't care. I'm really not worried about him.
Send.
You could ask.
I'm still wondering if he was the person at the recovery.
Because it could be a nickname, you know.
Yeah, it can. It definitely can be.
Wait, ask him if they call him Mills. Huh.
Why is this not opening?
I don't know.
I mean, I want to pull up some images that I've dropped.
Hold on. We're going to
And
cookie.
I'm dead ass, and I'm not even joking.
I don't know what
All
I'm
right,
not joking
let
about,
me.
but
Here it is, right here.
let's skip.
Oh,
Oh.
Is this the one you're talking about, babe?
No, it's the clipboard that's in her hand. It's the one with the clipboard in her hand. I hope I can find it. There it is. Cody Mills. That's why they asked if they call him Mills. Yo. It does say it right there.
Ask him this question.
Yep. There we go. Ask him that. Look, see, Daisy was good to me. She was.
Yeah.
It just sucks that what happened between her and I just happened.
Yep.
But I can see past it. I would love for her to get back on Kylie Rodney.
Drove herself into that lake.
Yeah.
But she didn't.
So
Even if it's just to put videos together of screenshots she took, even if she blurs names out, because I know she's got a lot of good information. It's crazy to see how many wedges they try to put between people talking about Kylie. And sometimes the bark side wins.
Good for them.
You could ask him this question because that's the name we saw on Sammy's notebook.
Boom, right there, Daisy. You got it, girl. Let's get to it right here. Let's get right to it.
What she's referring
Talking about Cody.
Oh, Cody, yeah.
Well, and that's the thing is, I want to give him a chance to like.
I was talking
baby.
about.
I got you. I see it. Let me add you.
This says Mills, don't it? Not.
Yeah, that one says Mills.
Cody Mills. Yeah, it does say Cody Mills.
There we go. Ooh. Did you hear the speakers do something weird?
Cody Mills. Yeah, it does.
There we go. See? Boom, right there, right to the point. See how we did that?
I get you, man. I get you. That's a good idea. I should probably do that with my videos.
Yeah. And that's what I'm gonna start doing because, like, you know how sometimes you just chatter along like we are right now, you know what I mean, in lives. And I like to have conversations with chat with the people on panel, you know what I mean, while we're, you know, just listening in, reviewing
That's
it.
why we go live to talk.
Yes. And I'm going to see what I need to edit down of my own content. Look at that. Of people that purposely clicked the link, asked for the link to come up on panels and have a conversation.
Yep.
There ain't no copyright on that. I own it.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's important. It's important to go back to your own stuff you've documented, gone over. So yeah, then the question pops up on the screen. Does anyone know if Cody was there? And then ask him if they call him Mills. And then here it is.
Cody Mills. Yeah, it does say Cody Mills.
That's why we were wondering maybe if it's a nickname or something.
All right, let me add that name to the list.
And I never found anything out. So that's an important something to get. I mean, simple answers they could reach out and answer, you know?
We were wondering maybe if it's a nickname or something.
All right, let
me cut it right there because I think this is all going to be pointless here. It looks like a bunch of banter.
So when you talk to him, be like, "What's up, Mills?" Laugh out loud, get his reaction. I think it's
no. I didn't ask him what's up, Mills. I did not do it.
Two different people.
Yeah, I don't think it's the same person. I'll look Cody Mills up and see.
And I didn't. Okay, so let's do that. Let me remind myself. Okay. How about I do that? I don't know what that is. I could do that in my own free time.
And that's what, Paula, you're absolutely right. Like, I got emailed 3 different flyers.
Well, it was wrong. What's Megan in here for? What was wrong? What was wrong?
And that's what, Paula, you're absolutely right. Like, I got emailed 3 different flyers, okay? And the picture that I was sent.
Oh, they're arguing in the chat that the flyers were wrong. Is that what she's arguing about? Why is well it's wrong? That's right. show that
Oh, the
she made
Cody
her
local
appearance.
said that it was wrong.
Yeah, I don't know.
Cody Mills. Yeah, it does say Cody Mills.
That's why we were wondering. Maybe.
That's what Paula. You're absolutely, and that's what Paula. You're absolutely right. Like I got emailed 3 different flyers. Okay. And the picture that I was sent that was the original flyer is the original picture of her car, which disappeared completely. Like I have never, until this was sent to me, like an actual picture of a flyer from.
I forgot that they did originally use her car and then they used stock images, which was really odd to me. You guys don't find that odd? That everything about her case, like something that covered up on, you know? Covered up on, you know? Like that. Man, it's a good conversation.
From somebody that was in Truckee that was putting out these flyers. I always keep names anonymous. She sent me pictures of the 3 different flyers that they had sent out between, I think she said the 9th and the 12th is when they started putting them out, or 10th or to the 12th. I know it was like 3 days. And she stated on there that the second picture that they started using was not even her car. It was just something they pulled off of Google image searches.
Should I leave that in there, or we all know that, or is that important?
I think you should keep it in there.
I agree.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like stock photos and.
Yeah, it was a stock photo. She said.
All right, there we go. Well, we'll leave it there. Yep. Okay. I'm gonna cut this hair out though.
She said. And I had asked her who even started those flyers, who chose the.
Somebody said, why is there 2 different license number on their flyers, but there's not
the pictures, and I'm just waiting for a response on that.
Now they did. I never
in the
noticed.
beginning.
I have quite a few flyers, and I don't have the license plate one. But somebody did say that there's like a 5 on it or something like that. Yep. I don't know.
They
know.
switched the 5 and the 7.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I really don't know, man. It feels like Mandela effect sometimes, you know?
No.
It does. Like her whole story feels like one. Like a psyop Mandela effect. Tell me it's not.
That's what it is.
It's what it fucking feels like.
I'm sorry. That's exactly what it is. So let's get to the bottom of it. Truth is out there.
Like I even noticed like little weird things about them updating her Find Kylie page. Is like things like they weren't even spelling her name right.
Yikes. It's true too.
Yep.
It's true.
Yep.
I'm so glad I documented all that, dude. Like it's terrible.
They even,
and you're claiming to be a friend of the family. You're claiming to be her friend, and you can't even spell her name right.
Some of them had the wrong color of the CRV and had to cross it out.
I know, and had to white it out and write over it, huh?
Yeah. Wonder why.
That's crazy. Wonder what color's under there. This is odd. All right, where am I cutting this at? Am I cutting any of this?
My guess is white.
And I had asked her who even started those flyers, who chose the pictures, and I'm just waiting for a response on that so we can get an idea of who. Like I even noticed like little weird things about.
All right, let's cut it there. I don't care about this little piece, but this is important.
Like I even noticed even spelling her name right.
Dude. They're not. They're not.
And who is supposed to be emailing you this?
A source from Truckee.
Gotcha.
That was putting out flyers.
Oh, okay.
And no, it's not Megan.
Do you have a
Can I leave that in there? Yeah, I can, huh? Yeah, I can. It's mine, right?
A source from Truckee.
Gotcha.
That was putting out flyers.
Oh, okay.
And no, it's not Megan.
Do you have a picture of the flyer?
I do. Let me pull it up in my email.
Holy shite, man. I'm really doing all this right now. Did we take 10 years? Oh, there it is. That's the second one, and they put out a picture of not Kylie's car. Isn't that weird how like they took her original photo and then started using stock image? I don't know.
What weird. Well, is it because they didn't have any actual pictures of it? Like she never took pictures.
They're using stock photos of her hoodie that they already got pictures of her in the hoodie, but they won't put any pictures out of her. It's like they don't want people to realize that's not Kylie in the last known not surveillance picture of her screen.
They use they use that Poshmark image. It's literally the Poshmark image.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's just insane to me. This is a lot of really good information, but I need to just skip to where I show this picture.
Do you guys ever remember seeing this picture? Ever?
Yeah, I remember when this picture popped up. All right, we could delete all that. We get right to the point from
Remember
there to
when
there.
Upchurch found the location too? I forget where it was, but he tracked the location of that picture.
Yeah, and it's really close to where that garage looking ass, the semi garage, whatever, Beach and Sons.
Is that the one that burned down?
Why does that sound familiar? I'm not sure. I won't say yes if I'm not certain, and I don't say no either, so I'm not sure. All right, so I think we got
Welcome
right.
everybody. Hit the like button.
Yes, thank you for being here.
Everyone's here.
Do you have a picture of the flyer?
I do. Let me pull it up in my email. Do you guys ever remember seeing this picture? Ever?
Wait, it switched from 187 to 127. This. Huh. I want to look into that. See, there's things I still need to look into, y'all. I
feel like I should be taking notes right now. Hold on.
I'm taking notes for us. I'll type them in Discord.
I already did.
Oh, shit. Look at her. She said I got that. Yeah, because I'm going to delete that out. Actually,
it's important.
It's important.
Do you guys ever remember seeing this picture? Ever?
Not really.
She said this was one of the original flyers. Like you can see that it's
She said this was the original flyer. So is this one Kylie's? Wait a minute. No, yeah, this one isn't. But no, this picture is in the Truckee area. I'll just say that. This garage. Isn't it by where the AWP Target thingy is? The little location thing's over.
I don't remember.
Me either.
I'm gonna have to remember. I'm gonna have to look back into it.
I don't know if it's Reno. I'm not sure. But I'll just keep this bit in here.
She said this was one of the original flyers. Like you can see that it's. She was watching my video while she sent me this.
Not really.
She said this was one of the original flyers. Like you can see.
Here we go. I'm gonna take that right there. I'm gonna need all this extra bullshit. Oh, whoa.
This to me, I was fucking floored.
Wow.
Because this is an actual picture of Kylie's car.
That's what they're trying to say. That this is an actual picture of Kylie's car, is what they were saying. That's what this email was telling me. But I don't know if that's true. So let's do this. I'll leave the air up there so that the picture, actually, I'll just add a freeze frame. Actually, yeah, I'll just do a freeze frame. Actually.
Sent this to me, I was fucking floored.
I don't think any of that needs to be here.
It was one of the original flyers. And it points out the one thing that I remember Michelle saying this a long while ago.
No, see, this can't be her car. The door handles. It's not her car. Are her door handles black? I can't. I don't think they are. Anybody off the top of
It
their
doesn't
head?
even have the. It doesn't even have the racks on the roof.
There's no roof racks. Yeah, this can't be her car.
Yep.
I mean,
This is a
unless it
stock
is,
photo, yeah.
and you know what I mean. We don't know which one.
Yeah, no, this is somebody.
Well,
See, this is misinformation from a
actually,
local. That's crazy.
I'm looking at the picture right now. When it was being extracted, it does have the black handles.
Okay, it does have black handles, no roof rack.
Yes.
This can't be
The roof rack. Hold on.
It does have a roof rack.
It does not have the roof rack though in that photo, but it does have it in the car that's being extracted.
Right. So that's not. It's not a real car.
He said this was one of the original flyers.
All right, that's all we need right there.
I think after this, maybe you can insert a photo of the car being extracted, just to if you feel like you have to, just to show that difference.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm gonna cut all that out of there so the misinformation isn't in there at all. But I'm gonna let it be known that this is the second flyer. You know what I mean?
Not really.
She said this was.
She says this was one of the original flyers they put out.
Said this was one of the original flyers. And that I remember Michelle saying this a long while ago about the car they pulled out of the water, and the size of this back window piece right here is not the same size of Kylie.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. Let's take that out too. Bye.
What is typo?
Who's making all that noise in the
Typos. Okay, I thought. Never mind. Had a black.
There was a lot of typos even on the Find Kylie.
It was on a flyer. 2 different pics. Yeah.
Skipping.
This is an actual flyer.
Even
But why they didn't continue to use this image of her?
We know for sure this is her car. Where was
this is her?
But
No,
where's
it's not.
the license plate tag on the front?
Somebody lied to me. See,
There we
look, see how many. See, there are locals that tell the truth, and you could tell which ones those are, and then you could tell the ones that try to insert misinformation. Why? Why do all that?
Mm-hmm.
It's good enough for me. I don't need it. See, here's another. Oh, we'll just look. We'll just
that's
show
a
all
different
this.
car, dude.
Yeah, every single one is different. That's what I'm trying to say. Here we go.
Oh my god, that's just ridiculous.
All right, we'll
When
do
you
it
look
from here
back,
to here.
it's ridiculous.
So I'm gonna cut it here. I'm gonna delete this because you got that, and then I'm gonna show that I opened this because I want people to see that it's on the Find Kylie website where it's coming from, so people can't say, "Oh, she just pulled a car up out of her ass," you know. All right, and then we can just get right back to business.
So the first car, the car she showed a minute ago.
We're still talking about it. Oh, jeez, oh man. All right, so let's just do this then. I'm going to cut it here. I'm going to detach audio. I'm going to delete the audio out of here so there's no talkie-talkie.
Do you guys ever remember seeing this picture? Ever?
Not really.
She said this was one of the original flyers.
All right, cool. So she said original flyer, huh? Sorry, y'all. I'm just doing one edit to this real quick so I can just do it. Right there. Sorry. Show speed control.
Flyers.
What am I opening now? Okay, we just going right back to
handed out, put out these flyers.
All right, who cares?
I think Megan even said she was someone that had put out flyers.
Oh, she was too. And there's audio that she does say she put flyers out. She was walking and they were walking beside her and all kinds of crazy shit. Remember that? Remember all that? All right, this one needs to go fast. Ooh. Just enough to get the point across.
I think Megan even said she was someone that had put out flyers.
Boom, that's all we need right there.
If I'm not mistaken. You can correct me if I'm wrong, Megan.
Yep, we'll leave that there too. We'll leave that there too.
So the first car, the car she showed a minute ago
We're still
at
talking
the
about the
service shop
flyers.
is Kylie's actual
is
car.
Kylie's original car.
All of the other ones with the
That's what she
snow
was
on
trying to say.
top and with the car
That
door
is that
open.
she confirmed that the snow-covered car is also a picture of her car.
Is it
Nope.
really?
That's the only picture of her car, I think, in my opinion. That and any picture of her in her car. Because look, if you look at pictures of Kylie in her car, you'll notice the staining. It's the same staining that people thought were like blood spots on the interior of the car when Nick pans to the front door and you can see like them like red looking stains.
I know what you're talking about. I haven't seen
in
them
the
in a
oh
picture.
shit
though.
handle. Yeah, in the pictures, yeah, like the one where what the hell is she doing? I think she has sunglasses on her head. I'm not sure if she has her mouth open or not, but in that picture you can see that one there, and then there's another one. I think she's making like a like her hand over her mouth face. She's into that same car, and you can see the same exact. It's the same exact stain, spot stain.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I don't know why I just told you that, but yeah. I don't think that needs to be there.
If I'm wrong, Megan.
Megan
Okay,
is
Megan.
disagreeing.
Okay, she didn't. She did not put out flyers. I thought she said she did.
Oh, I mean, she's
all right. So cool. We'll take that out.
One that had put out flyers.
Megan.
Okay,
is
Megan.
disagreeing.
All right, we could take all that out then.
Oh, I mean, she's disagreeing. She said that's not her car. I don't know. I don't know.
Or did Megan put out flyers?
What else did I?
Hey, that's a good
who
idea.
cares?
Do you have the video of her driving her car on the Lost Trail page? Is that
That's
still
not her
there?
car.
I might actually have it.
But that's not her car. Yeah, and there's the black.
Yeah,
hand.
that's not her
Look,
car.
we did. Look, I even pulled this picture up. So hey, let's just do this. Since we don't care about that conversation that's going on there. So I can transition this video properly. This will work perfectly. We're also showing this.
The roof rack.
And there's roof racks.
Yep.
Damage to the whole roof of the car.
Just get right to it in this one too. Shit, I didn't even sugarcoat it. Sheesh.
Again, here, look, the windshield's busted the fuck up.
We're gonna leave all this in here. I love when I scroll out and just tell it.
And there's roof racks.
Yep, we'll just cut it right there.
And there's a roof rack.
And
wait, what else do we say here?
Trim on it.
And there's a roof.
See, there's black trim on it.
And
yeah, see, look, it's all nope, it's right here. Right here.
Recovery. See, there's black trim on it.
And there's
yeah, that's what we need, right?
From recovery. See, there's black trim on it.
And there's a roof rack.
And there's roof racks.
Yep.
Damage to the whole roof of the car. Again, here, look, the windshield's busted the fuck up. The whole top.
Yeah, never mind the fact of what they did to, the mirror and the side window. What'd you say? Aw, Jade. Thanks, honey. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Mandy, too.
Yes, thank you.
I understand how the window got busted out. I understand how there's damage done to the side of the car from them flipping it.
Yeah, it's all here. It's right here. Look, it just got said. It just got said. Let me cut this air out because I need this to be right to the point. You know what I mean? No filler, no gaps, no.
I understand how the window got busted out. I understand how there's damage done to the side of the car from them flipping it.
Right there, Shan. Look at the quote.
I know, that's why I'm leaving this here too. I'm going to leave the talking while this quote and what Ryan Upchurch also did. And look what happened to Ryan Upchurch. You see what I'm saying? You noticing the common pattern here? The pattern.
Car from them flipping it.
I didn't know this about Ryan, that he He said the car plates tracked back to an auto storage place and such. Here she says she don't remember it all, but he came out with a lot early on, and people said he was crazy.
Yeah.
Here, we'll just. Yep.
And that's when he was going to Google Earth and he was showing you like literally the car parked at, I think it was her at her Paps or at.
Nope, we're gonna leave that cut out. We're gonna cut that out right there.
What?
Yep, we are.
Why are you gonna
Nope,
cut
I'm
that
cutting it
out?
And that's when he was
Why?
going to Google Earth and he was showing you like literally the car parked.
It's right. He's true though.
It is. I'm gonna cut it there though. That's what I'm saying. It's to the point. I just want this. I want this video to be
Oh,
quick
you're not
to
cutting
the
it
point.
out.
Damage
No.
done to the side of the car from them flipping it.
I didn't know this about Ryan.
Yeah, I'm just cutting the air out, honey. That's all I'm cutting out. See these big spaces here?
Flipping it.
I didn't know this about Ryan, that he said the car plates tracked back to an auto storage place and such.
Yep.
Here she says she don't remember it all, but he came out with a lot early on, and people said he was crazy.
Yeah. And that's when he was going to Google Earth and he was showing you like literally the car parked at.
Let me cut that
I
out.
think it was her at her.
Yep.
That he found on Google Maps. All right. So that he found on Google Maps. All right. So what am I looking for again? I'm sorry.
That's funny as hell, dude. It always happens too. It always happens. Dude, we were at the store today, and I had just said to Phoenix the last 2 items that I needed on my list. Right?
You forgot.
Dude, and we took 2 steps, and as we were walking in a direction, I was like, dude,
What am I looking for
what
again?
the hell? What am I? What was it? Where are we going? He was like, cabbage and bananas, mom. Is the funniest shit. I do. I sometimes just it happens almost every single live.
The Lost Trail Lodge video of Kylie driving.
Okay, now we're gonna cut right to the point here.
The car parked.
The Lost Trail Lodge video of Kylie driving.
Oh wait, I don't want to delete all that. No.
That he found on Google Maps. All right. So what am I looking for again?
That.
Oh,
we
right
don't
there,
need
you
that.
show the car and the black handles, actually.
Yeah. Yep.
Maps. All right. So what am I looking for again?
Yeah, I need this cut out.
All right. So what?
Cut that off right there. We don't need to scroll out.
The Lost Trail Lodge video of Kylie driving.
Driving the car. That's right.
What are we talking about here, man? I think we're just scrolling out.
Where she's like driving through the tunnel.
Yeah, but it's not the vehicle. It's a different. I think this is a Toyota.
Yeah, I'm right too. Watch me be right.
Where she's like driving through the tunnel.
Yeah, but it's not the vehicle. It's a different. I think this is a Toyota or something she's driving. Hold on,
It's not hers. Dang it.
Hold on one
Nope,
second.
it's not. Then whose car did they pull out last F the water? Fuck that lady too. What?
I heard what you said.
You see how you could just edit a video, make it all go away.
Making me laugh.
Oh, there we go. But yeah, see the
see, look.
See the video that you got.
There we go, right there. See, look, it's all out. Look, like it never even happened.
The video. See,
That's right. The video that you guys are talking about.
Oh yeah, it's not.
It's not the actual car.
That's all we need. Just documenting everything, you know.
There you go.
Perfect.
Whoa, and then it crashed.
Say what?
Trying.
Megan said she
wants to come up.
Oh, here we go, right here.
Trying.
Megan said she would come up and explain if you wanted her to.
That's.
Y'all ready?
I've been waiting for this part.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. Hold on, let me do something right here. All right, I'm gonna cut this. I'm gonna delete that. I'm gonna detach audio. Yeah, We're working on it, y'all. We're getting there. All right, detach, just in case.
You're really making me want to do this and go look at all my old lives, dude. There's so many.
They're nuggets. And look, Ara, I've been putting so many of your lives in my playlist because, dude, going back to your beginning, holy fuck, dude. Like, kiss you on your lips, you know?
Dude, it's a lot. It's a lot, right?
But it's good. It's educational. It's important. And that's why now you're a target. You know, it's crazy.
But actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to unprivate the ones that are private from the very beginning. And I'm going to edit those. That's what I'm going to do. You just gave me a great idea.
It's important.
Thank you, man.
Focus. Focus is important.
Right. The video that you guys are talking about
it's not
it's not the actual car.
Okay, that part can stay there. But this, boom. Show speed control.
Actual car.
Room, it's not. Toyota. Boom. There you guys
go.
Megan said she would come up and explain if you wanted her to.
That's fine if she wants to come up. You guys, I'm going to put this link in chat. This is
all right. That's what you guys fuckers came for.
You guys.
Daisy's like,
What'd you say you fuckers came for? Damn you.
Look, y'all know what. Before I privated it, they got numbered, and I know people took notice to number 14. Don't think I didn't see y'all throwing them in your playlist. I brought it up the one day in a live, and I noticed everybody was putting them in their Kylie Rodney playlists.
Are you the one that has a playlist called Ara's Lives?
No, yours are mixed in with Kylie Rodney's playlist.
Yeah.
Okay, now I realize somebody has that live. Somebody has that playlist. I thought it was you.
Yeah, if it's unlisted, they still. I bet you I know who has it though. It's probably a Discord friend, you know.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
All right, so this is where Megan wants to come up on panel, and Daisy's like,
That's fine if she wants to come up. You guys, I'm going to put this link in chat. This is for Megan to pop up here.
All right, here we go.
I mean, if other people want to come up and chat, that's fine.
Yep, we'll leave that there too. Actually, no, we won't. Oh God, y'all ready?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what's true or not, Kenny. Like, all I can do is present what is presented to me and let you guys speculate what you think. Because at this point, like, I really don't know what to believe anymore. I really, truly don't. All I can do is present the facts that I find on the internet based upon her car, what her car truly looks like.
That's why we're all speculating together.
Hola, Miss Megan. How are you doing?
Oh God.
Hola, Miss Megan.
Here we go. All right, 62 in chat. Watch it spike. Y'all ready? Y'all ready?
Link in chat. This is for Megan to pop up here. Hola, Miss Megan. How are you doing?
Hi. I've never seen that car that you guys are talking.
All right, cool. Let's get all of it. I'm just cutting all the gaps out, like I said, y'all. That's the only thing you're gonna have to put up with my bullshit is me pausing to cut big gaps out like that.
Hi. I've never seen that car that you guys are talking about. I've never seen that picture, so I have no idea.
Seeing me cutting it out and Kenny's thing being on the screen and her talking about what we were just talking about, it all rolls together even with me editing it. See it? Smooth. Yeah. And then all the bullshit.
You're not manipulating the dialogue.
No, not. And that's never my intention ever. I think y'all know that by now.
I do.
Where that picture is or anything
now,
else.
Were you able to see the flyers? Like you saw the flyers all over town?
Yes.
Damn, Kaylin. CHP won't release the report. Let's see if the FBI will. Damn, dude. All right, let's keep it. And we got conversation with
Bingo.
Were you able to see the flyers? Like you saw the flyers all over town?
Yes.
And that was not one of them?
Not the ones that I got sent. I have originals and then as they got updated, because I had it.
And she did send them to me, and I do have them documented.
From 5,000 all the way up to 50 or 75,000, and I sent out the original to a friend.
Wait, what?
Got updated because I had it from 5,000 all the way up to 50 or 75,000.
50 to 75,000, but we get the point, right?
Yeah.
And I sent out the original to a friend so I can look it up very easily. Because I have
look it up very easily. Is any of this conversation does not even have a point, does it?
And then as they got updated, because I had it from 5,000 all the way up to 50 or 75,000, and I sent out the original to a friend so I can look it up very easily. Because I have pictures of it, but I never saw that car on any of those.
Okay.
Not that I remember. Not that I didn't.
When I went to the.
All right, so she answers the question.
Not that I didn't.
When I went to the Wayback Machine and they had like the listings posted to download flyers, like I tried to click the link and it was dead, so I couldn't.
Which might have been something. Which at that point in time they might not have had her car, a picture of it yet, so they might have done.
How could they not have a picture of her car yet? That's what's insane to me.
I mean, it just takes a simple phone call.
Yeah.
And they should be in constant contact.
And it's odd that the mom didn't have a picture of her at her car, or none of her friends. Like the pap is like, yeah, I got a picture of it when it was sitting in the driveway with snow on it. It's weird, right?
Doesn't make sense.
Like a 16-year-old is going to take pictures with her car, I think.
Yes.
You know? I don't know. Or when she got the car. Or maybe they're not that kind of people. Maybe they don't take pictures of when they get a car. I don't know. But it's weird.
Look at Miss Fuentes.
All of those kids have
look
pictures
at
with
Miss
their
Fuentes.
cars.
Look how many pictures Jolissa had with her car in such a short period of time. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
And all those kids up there, they have pictures with the cars. Like Jagger, all of them.
Yes. Yes. They're in each other's videos of their cars and stuff. I mean, look at the pictures that Kate and them put out, Mags put out. You know, those pictures of Kylie. It's odd. It's very odd.
Not that I didn't.
When I went to the
I can cut this off.
Not that I didn't.
When I went to the Wayback Machine and they had like.
Why did I cut her off?
Not that I didn't.
Okay, I cut her off and I feel bad.
Click the link and it was dead, so I couldn't.
Which might have been something.
There, it makes it sound like we're gonna talk over each other, which is fine by me because we kind of do. Which is I'm glad she cuts me off. Okay, let's go.
Not that I didn't. Which might have been something. Which at that point in time they might not have had her car, a picture of it yet, so they might have done something different.
And that's probably why they use the snow covered. Which that's another thing I wanted to discuss is that snow covered picture. If you watch the divot in the actual snow, which that's another thing I wanted to discuss is that snow covered picture.
Yeah, you can see where it bumps up. It's not a divot. It bumps up where you can tell where the roof racks are, which this is not important.
Why they use the snow covered, which that's another thing.
I just cut my own self off right there. All right, couldn't even finish it.
And then the Cody Milne thing. Let me just.
Oh, here we go. Let's see what she says.
Use the snow covered.
And then the Cody Milne thing. Let me just. There is two Cody Milnes. One's Cody Milne, and there's another Cody because I did look them up together.
Yeah, I did as well. There are two Cody Milnes, just the same as there is a Sean Cody Milne and a Sean Milne that live in Truckee. So.
Yeah. So I don't know, and
yeah, and that's why I just didn't go down that rabbit hole because it also feels like a smear campaign on him, but also I'd like to know if he was at that extraction because I heard he was from the same person, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Would like some clarifiers.
The person I talked to, I'd never seen her, talked to her before ever until that day. She was putting flyers on her car and they were kids. So I had just walked out of 7-Eleven in it was in top.
Yeah, we'll cut through all this. I'm going to cut all this Cody Milne stuff out.
They were kids. So I had just.
I'm going to cut right to the flyers.
She was putting flyers on her.
Hold on.
To her before ever until that. I'd never seen her, talked to her before ever until that. Yeah. So I don't know. And so.
You just cut all that out. How about that?
Snow covered.
Yeah. So I don't know. And so, and I the person I talked to, I'd never seen her, talked to her before ever until that day. She was putting flyers on her car, and they were kids, so I had just walked out of 7-Eleven in it was in Tahoe.
Dude, she's just stopping all kinds of kids asking them questions, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
They were kids, so I had just walked out of 7-Eleven in it was in Tahoe. And I said, thanks for putting up flyers. And then that's when she mentioned Coney Milne. I had never heard of that name until.
What?
Again?
Interesting.
Why was
Can you replay
why
that?
was he
real
brought
quick?
up in Tahoe? Was it Sammy in Tahoe? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. So I don't know. The person I talked to, I'd never seen her, talked to her before ever until that day. She was putting flyers on her car, and they were kids, so I had just walked out of 7-Eleven in it was in Tahoe. And I said, thanks for putting up flyers. And then that's when she mentioned Coney Milne. I had never heard of that name until then. So she said that he was at the party and that the FBI had gone and talked to him. And that's when I heard about him, and I went in all of his stuff. So
Coney Milne?
So she could have just been lying to me. I don't know her.
That's a good part to keep.
Coney Milne?
dude.
Who's that? Or Cody?
Yeah, Cody Milne was a big name that was brought up around this case. And Megan kept talking about him too and told a lot of,
And then like Cody Mills, like the name that was written on Sam's little paper.
Yeah, they're different people. I'm pretty sure of that.
Okay.
But I could be wrong. I'm going to look into it.
So she could have just been lying to me. I don't know her.
Right.
I've never talked to her again since.
Yeah, and that's the thing is you don't know what's truth from tales,
Well, exactly. And if she was just trying to say so that I would say something, so that it would get out there about him being horrible, miserable person.
Look, she's the
It
one
would
that
get
said he
out there?
R'd his own sister, dude. It came out of her mouth. I'm leaving this all here, man. I'm leaving this all here.
So that it would come out.
Because if anybody wants to know where some of this misinformation came from, let Kylie's family deal with it.
But did you hear what they said? They said that they told me because they knew that I could get it out there, like on the YouTube.
And that's the thing is you don't know what's truth from tales,
Well, exactly. And if she was just trying to say so that I would say something, so that it would get out there about him being horrible, miserable person.
It's like you're the town gossip and everybody knows that you're going to tell it. I don't know.
Right?
See, that's, we call
That's
those
weird.
Debbie-Debbies.
Like, what do you mean you're going to be the one that gets it out there? Like
Chatty Cathy's.
Chatty Cathy's, yeah, those two, like the town gossip.
Motormouth Megan.
Yes.
I don't know him. I just know what I've heard about him.
Yikes. And you're putting it out there on the internet. I'm telling everybody what I heard about somebody. She's still doing all that, ain't she? And it ain't even truthful information. Remember when they tried to say I was Shanndah McDade and put all the shitty information out there? All owed to Megan. That's crazy.
What I've heard about him from that person. She's right down the street from me where I'm at right now. I could go ask her on the way out. Because she had told me that he was at the party and that the FBI had looked into him and everything else. So, but again, I don't know. That also could be hearsay, and I don't know her at all, at all. Yeah. So if she lied to me, that I wouldn't know if she.
Look, and I'm just scrolling through files on my computer while she's just rambling on, y'all.
At all. Yeah. So if she lied to me, that I wouldn't know I wouldn't know if I could trust her or not.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to clarify that.
Thank you. I do appreciate.
I appreciate it too.
Because everybody's gonna be like, well, Megan said she was at the party. No, I heard he was at the party, and and
then why are you putting this out there, Megan? Yikes!
I don't know, and that's all I know. So I can't.
And that's the thing is you don't know who's.
All right, I'm gonna skip all this shit. I'm gonna skip all this.
And he was at the party, and everybody's gonna be like, well, Megan said she was at the party. No, I heard he was at the party, and and I don't know, and that's all I know.
Yeah, okay, that's all she knows. She did nothing wrong, y'all. Remember that?
I can't.
And that's the thing is you don't know who's telling you the truth. You don't know what
Right.
truth people are bringing to you. They could be telling you things to cover their own ass and you not, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I noticed you are a very, I don't want to say gullible.
No.
I didn't know what the word was at the moment, but yeah, I just should I just leave this all in there because it's honesty, right?
Yes.
Fuck it.
I don't want to say gullible,
No,
but you are
before.
such a kind person that
Oh,
you
that's
give
not the
people the
word.
benefit of the doubt.
No, those are not the right. Let's just cut it at gullible.
Say gullible.
Let's cut that.
And why would and I guess my thing in all of it is why
let's just make her cut me off.
To tell
right.
you.
And why would and I guess my I would and I guess
yeah, yep. Let's just do that.
Why would and I guess my thing
video
in all of it is why at what point do I say that they're lying or just trying to spread rumors?
Yes.
Because you think that why would they? At the end of the day, what does that do for anybody? So there's no reason to spread rumors if they're not true. You know what I mean?
But yeah, she just did.
Is the rumor ever true? Sorry, I had to.
But then again, like I've said before, everybody has enemies and everybody's not going to like everybody. So, you know, but just because that.
Well, that's weird. 300 people and ain't nobody enemies at that party. That's crazy.
They're all besties.
I don't think there was 300 people at the party. But yeah,
they fight their friends.
Nope.
I think that's a splitter.
So, you know.
Oop, I didn't mean to do that again. I'm just cutting the breaths out.
So, you know, but just because that particular person has a grudge against him, she might more. She might want
the same one.
Damn, you remember how like Nancy Pelosi was saying how like they like and they tell on themselves too. Like you know how Nancy Pelosi explains to you how to do like a smear campaign. And then behind the scenes, that's what she does. Right? Smear campaigns on shit.
Yeah.
Do you hear what Megan's saying right here?
Mm-hmm.
So, you
we
know,
go to the same class.
If that particular person has a grudge against him, she might more. She might want
the same one.
Yeah.
She might want to get clout for it too. So that's my answer.
Megan wants to get clout. She's speaking for herself. I think Megan's speaking for herself.
So that's my answer. Like, I don't know. I just know that.
Okay, so that's your answer. Let's cut her off.
That's my answer. Like,
yep, that's all you need. That's your answer.
Like, oh, that's my answer. Like,
yep, there's your answer. That's your answer.
Like, I don't know. I just know that what she told me that he was at the party and then the FBI was there. So
okay, cool. We'll leave that in there.
She told me that he
all this extra mumbling. Let's just save y'all from having to deal with all that.
But she told me that he was at the party and then the FBI was there. So
see, Megan, and I still save you on all your fucking mumbles. It's not that I'm clipping anything. I'm just making you sound better.
So
like I'm helping you get right to the point, you know?
was there. So and that they know about him, and then I saw the petition and everything else. And so I again only know what she's told me. I don't know. And so she obviously has a grudge against him. So she could just be spouting off to say what she wants the narrative to be.
And what? It's like they tell themselves before they do something.
What?
You just went in and out. I couldn't understand.
She did.
Bro,
the squirrel voice was too high.
I mean,
it was.
This feels so.
Shan just freaked out.
Like deja vu. Don't it? I'm getting MC altered right now in real time, y'all.
Right.
We're going back in time, and it just feels like it's still.
My eyes are like slivers right now too. I'm like, what did she just say?
Right.
Take that back a minute. Let's hear that again.
Okay. Woof. She said, take it back a minute. How about I give you 30 seconds?
She's told me, I don't know. And so she obviously has a grudge against him. So she could just be spouting off to say what she wants the narrative to be.
And you did say that a lot of people don't like him around town. That you do know that, right? Like you've heard that about him.
Yeah,
It
here's
could
all
simply be
this. I'm gonna cut all this out. This is just nonsense talk.
really all we can
It's
do is
true, though.
because I know how towns talk. I know the shit people talk about me, and it's like, you guys really are that fucking bored. Like, you have to make shit up about people that you don't like.
Okay.
Right. And that's what I'm saying is that people don't like me. You know, I'm.
Oh, right. There we go.
Wants the narrative to be. Right. And that's what I'm saying is that people don't like.
Wait, oops, I cut too much out. Hold on. Sorry.
And
Now,
you did say that a lot of people don't like him around town. That you do know that, right? Like you've heard that about him.
Yeah.
Okay, we could make this work right here.
Right, like you've heard that about him.
Right. And that's what I'm saying is that people don't like me. You know, I've
There we
been here
go.
for 40 years on and off since I was born. And there's not everybody loves everybody, you know, and they're gonna.
I know there's
they're
a lot
gonna
of
say
people
something.
that don't like me, and I really don't give a shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day,
Turns out she don't either. Great. That's great. I really don't care.
at the end of the day, I know I try to be as honest as I possibly can be.
But
there you go, and I'm still there, Megan. Still there, Megan.
As I possibly can be.
But then there's a lot of people that do like me because of who I am, and like you say, I'm trustworthy, and
I figured out that it's just manipulation. That's all it is. That's all it is.
Possibly can be.
But then there's a lot of people that do like me.
Try to be as honest as I possibly can be.
But lie on anything, and I've said that from day one.
What?
There's no reason for me to lie on anything.
Oh.
There's no
Okay, right here.
I try to be as honest as I possibly can be.
There's no reason for me to lie on anything, and I've said that from day one. I don't know what, I only know what I was told. And
there you go.
And at the end of the day, I've since then heard differently, and I go, huh.
I like hearing what she's been told, you know, especially by what Sammy told her. You know, that's what I focus on. That's what I'm here for. That's what I want to get to. You know?
That's interesting, or that's interesting. Right. So I only know what I was told from day one, and that's what I've said from day one.
Okay.
And so it's not, I have never changed the story. I may have changed the wording. I'll give you all that. Or I said something wrong, but I have said from day one.
Okay.
Story. I may have changed the wording. I'll give you all that.
I need all this extra, dude.
I have said from day one, this is what I was told or got told. I have said from day one.
There you go. She like double explains things.
I have said from day one, this is what I was told or got told. So I can't speculate as to what happened at the party. I can't speculate because I was not there. That's only what I've been told.
And then as it goes, you'll be able to debunk things too once you learn that they're fact. You know, things that you've been told.
Yeah.
You might be able to debunk them on your own when you find.
Yep, that's all we need right there.
Something that is very factual, you know?
Right. And that's why I don't know everything, and I'm not claiming. Right. And that's why
she says the same thing over and over and over again in every single live. You notice that?
I don't know everything, and I'm not claiming to know everything. And all these kids are kids.
But I'm deleting all this.
Young adults and all these kids are kids. They're
all the
all these kids are kids.
Oh my. Let's get all that dumb bullshit out of there. All right.
Been told
all these kids are kids. All these young adults and all these kids are kids. We all know that when you're 18, you lie. You lie no.
Oh, do you hear that? That's crazy. Did you hear all that?
I just heard that. Yes.
All these young adults and all these kids are kids. We all know that when you're 18, you lie. You lie no tomorrow, especially if it has any benefit or disbenefit.
Oh yeah, I used to lie to my parents all the time about the shit that I used to do. You know what I mean? That's what kids do.
Y'all.
What was that?
Ooh, I gotta rewind that. That's a good.
all these kids are young adults and all these kids are kids. We all know that when you're 18, you lie. You lie no tomorrow, especially if it has any benefit or just benefit to you.
I used to lie to my parents all the time about the shit that I used to do. You know what I mean? That's what kids.
And so I can't benefit or just benefit to you.
I used to lie to my parents all the time about the shit that I used to do. You know what I mean? Hold on.
Or just benefit to you.
I used to lie to my parents all the time.
And so I can't so when someone says, well, Sammy's lied about this.
Okay, right here. Straight to the point. I'm gonna cut this gap out of here too. Oop. Oop. What did I do? What did I just do?
That I used to do. You know what I mean?
And so I can't and so I can't benefit to you.
I need to zoom
I'm gonna
in.
jump down because it's late.
All right, babe.
But
Okay.
I think I'm going to
replay
too,
crew.
Shan. I'm
All right.
sorry.
Well, I'm gonna keep going a little bit longer.
I'm gonna jump down
and then
too,
I'm gonna hop
Shan.
off there too. All right, babe.
I'm listening.
I love you, girls. All
I
right.
feel bad. I'm like half asleep.
That's all right. I'm gonna keep listening.
All right, hon. I love you.
All right. I love you both.
Good night. Bye,
Good
y'all.
night, Ara.
Good night.
Good night, chat.
And so I can't so when someone says, well, Sammy's lied about this or whatever, I watched the interview again the other night. I saw something on her. I was like, I'm gonna go back to the beginning.
Let's turn this up, shall we? Yeah, let's listen to this live.
I was like, I'm gonna go back to the beginning of this and see what she said and everything else. And I still think that she said that she did everything. I asked her some of the questions.
Ah. She did everything. I asked her some of the questions. What?
I asked her some of the questions that
Hold up. What's she say right here?
Said that she did everything. I asked her some of the questions that they asked her, but
y'all can hear I did not edit that.
Not all of them. They asked her a lot more questions.
Man, you backpedaled on that, didn't you?
I asked her some of the questions that they asked her, but not all of them. They asked her a lot more questions. So they did get more answers than I did, and I did not know that. But I don't think that the way she...
Oh, she said, but I did not know that. Huh.
Not know that. But I don't think that
I don't want to hear you making excuses for her. I don't want all that.
But I don't think that the way she said it is exactly what she said to me in different words.
Yeah, when somebody's lying, they try to keep their story straight. But the thing of it is if you listen to all of her stories that she has told you and try to get them to line up, none of them match. That's how you know her story's a lie.
She said it is exactly what she said to me. The way she said it is exactly what she said to me in different words again, or the same words.
Wait a minute, how is it the same if they're in different words? Wait, what? How is it this? Check my Venmo. I can't from my phone, honey. Hold on, I can install the app.
They did get more answers than I did, and I did not know that. The way she said it is exactly what she said to me in different words again, or the same words.
What? In different words, but same words? What? Type what? Bro. So she doesn't know, in other words, if she's lying or telling the truth, because listen.
The way she said it is exactly what she said to me in different words again, or the same words. So when I say that I believe that Sam did not do anything, she wasn't there.
Thank you, honey. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
In different words again, or the same words. So
in different words or the same words. Yeah, it is salad talk. You got to toss it up.
In different words again, or the same words. So when I say that I believe that Sam did not do anything, she wasn't there. I believe that. Like, I do. And I
do. She's convincing herself.
Deal with that in my own life and my situation. So when
your situation, what type of situation you get yourself into, huh?
So when I do see, or if I do see Sam again, I'm going to have questions for her just because she's a part of my life.
Yep.
Now,
and then you and I have talked about Sam over and over and over again. And just like you said, you don't know whether she's lied to you or what is the truth from fallacies.
Yes.
Correct. Exactly. And so.
Correct. Exactly. See, look at that. She roboting, but it's okay. I'm going to cut this gap out right here too. It's just Gap that I'm cutting out, y'all.
Correct. Exactly. And so, like I said, she didn't. When I asked her, it was the day, like the day. I asked her on Sunday night.
Sunday night. See? No, she doesn't. Look, give her the 5%. Okay.
It was the day, like the night. Like I said, she didn't. When I asked her, it was the day, like the day. I asked her on Sunday night when I talked to her at like 11:30, and I think that it was so at the beginning of it all where nothing had come out yet, so it was kind of like she doesn't have a reason. She didn't have a reason to lie to me. Like she didn't, you know. It was like she did. Like now, like if someone asks her a question because she's heard everything and everything else, she might change her story because she's heard other things, and people will say, "Well, she didn't lie about that." Or she lied about that at the beginning. When she told me what she told me, that's what she knew at the time.
Yes.
And I think people have to realize that too, is that if she changed it during an interview from here to here, she's heard different things. So she's also placing it together.
Well, then that sounds like a corroborating a story, you know? Damn, dude. Damn, yeah, Miss Ara. Uh-huh. She makes my head spin too. I'm sorry. I apologize. Yep, this too. Yep, that too. Yep.
They're just like everybody else is. So
do you feel that she's lied to you though? Like, do you see now like the discrepancies in her?
I do see some discrepancies. Like I do see some of what there's a few things that she had said that I know to be not.
I'm just
100%.
glad now that you're seeing the spot, the knot that,
yeah,
you know what
like
I mean?
I do see some things, but I also think it's just the wording. I don't think that she intended to like say different things. I think it's
you're an idiot. You're an idiot. Anyway. I know I'm about to munch on some cereal while I chit chat with y'all. So if I get quiet and just let this play, that's why.
I don't think that
I will unpause whenever I'm not chewing or whatever, because I don't want to be rude, but I'm going to make a bowl of cereal real quick.
Now that you're seeing the spot, the knot that,
yeah,
you know what
like
I
I
mean?
do see some things, but I also think it's just the wording. I don't think that she intended to like say different things. I think it's just like you said. It's like when she
y'all, I don't think she intended to lie to me.
When she wants to make something sound better or worse, she'll change it to a different narrative.
I mean, you know my standpoint. I still think Sammy's a fucking.
Ooh, y'all, I'm rewinding this whole fucking thing. Ooh, I don't know what I just did, though. Oh, I made it all fit. Okay. Whoa, let me go back to the beginning on that. Ready, y'all?
And so, like I said, she didn't. When I asked her, it was the day, like the day. I asked her on Sunday night when I talked to her at like 11:30, and I think that it was so at the beginning of it all where nothing had come out yet, so it was kind of like she doesn't have a reason. She didn't have a reason to lie to me. Like she didn't, you know. It was like she did. Like now, like if someone asks her a question because she's heard everything and everything else, she might change her story because she's heard other things, and people will say, "Well, she didn't lie about that." Or she lied about that at the beginning. When she told me what she told me, that's what she knew at the time. And I think people have to realize that too, is that if she changed it during an interview from here to here, she's heard different things. So she's also placing it together just like everybody else is. So
do you feel that she's lying?
She is getting her story straight, is what's happening. And Megan, you're helping her. Damn, spaghetti mini burrito with mozzarella. I'm just going to have a bowl of cereal. A bowl of cereal, as I say. Night-night, Cranny. I love you. Let me rewind this a little bit.
Everybody else is. So
do you feel that she's lied to you though? Like, do you see now like the discrepancies in her?
I do see some discrepancies. Like I do see some of what there's a few things that she had said that I know to be not.
I'm just
100%.
glad now that you're seeing the spot, the knot that,
yeah,
you know what
like
I mean?
I do see some things, but I also think it's just the wording. I don't think that she intended to like say different things. I think it's just like you said. It's like when she wants to make something sound better or worse, she'll change it to a different narrative.
I mean, you know my standpoint.
Did you just catch that? Did you hear that? She tells you what you want to hear based upon if it's good or bad or going to affect her or whatever. And then, did you hear her little slip there of, you know, depending on how she wants to spin her narrative? Let's rewind that. Let's get this. All right, I'm going to mute myself for a minute.
narrative.
I mean,
Not
you know,
like,
my standpoint, I still think Sammy's a fucking liar. But you know what I mean? At the end of the day, like, you and I can agree to disagree on that. I understand that she is your daughter's friend and that, you know, you'll do whatever. But I
like
think
I told you too, though, I also said this, so like, I'm not, and everybody.
See, look, and there's nothing that I haven't said directly to her. Did you hear her uncomfortable laughter when I told her I think she's a fucking liar?
I told you too, though, I also said this, so like, I'm not, and everybody keeps saying, why are you defending them? I'm not defending them. I'm defending like people going after innocence in this. And there are innocent people. And if,
the only innocent person was Kylie Rodney.
And if they're innocent or not innocent, the truth will eventually, hopefully come out.
Sure will.
And I'll be the first person. If someone did something
But you didn't, Megan. Did you really go to LE, the FBI, like you claim?
That I know of, or that I think is wrong, I'll be the first person to say, you do the crime, you do the time.
Yeah,
like that's
exactly. And I commend you for that. You've said over and over again, if you would ever figure out that she had part in Kylie's death, that you would be the first to turn her in. Good.
Oh, look at that right there. See? All right.
So
my daughter. Go ahead.
No, you finish, and then I'll ask my question.
I'm done. Go ahead.
So
I forgot what I was saying.
Yeah,
girl.
It happens to the best of us. So I understand what you're saying is.
All right, so I'm gonna leave Michelle in here because I'm not sure what she's about to say. I'm gonna delete all that dumbass air in there. Let's get this air, that air, this air, and that air. Oh, wrong one, man. There.
I understand what you're saying is like you're trying to stand up for the innocents, but in this situation, because of so many lies and misconceptions and.
But you're saying, Michelle, all due respect, I have nothing to say to you because
See? And remember, she was out to get Michelle. It's just odd. It's really odd how the pattern. It's a pattern.
I have nothing to say to you because you've turned it into a complete shit. I'm going to be nice. Complete shit show.
I'll talk to you guys.
No. You see what happened right there? I'm leaving that there. Because that's exactly what happened too. All right.
I'll talk to you guys.
No. Don't go. Stay. I want you all to be able to play nice. I just want you guys to be able to have a conversation with one another.
But I'm not going to sit here and do this.
It's going to be okay.
No.
Yeah, well, just
not
have a discussion.
Okay. Let's cut that all out.
I was trying, but it's not in my.
Take a breath and breathe.
Breathe, and we'll get through it.
I mean, she's not going to answer my question, so it doesn't matter.
Yes, she will. Go ahead. Go. Do it. Ask your question.
What I was saying is, how do we...
Here we go. I'm just going to cut that out so that it's...
What I was saying is, how do we decide who is innocent without asking these questions? You can't. We have to ask these questions to decide who's...
My answer to that, though, is that
100%, Michelle.
Of the questions that you guys are asking, you're never going to get the answers to, and to keep drilling and dissecting every single thing that anybody has said is ridiculous.
Megan, are you damage control? Are you a cleaner? Are you a cleaner or a cleaner? That was the first question I ever asked you.
That is ridiculous.
But how do you know that we won't ever get those answers? Like, is there something that you...
I don't know that we are never going to get, because it's a case, from the Trekkie aspect is that the case is closed. No one's talking about it. No one's going to do anything about it, and it's moved on. And so you can't keep expecting to get answers that you're just never going to get until.
But like, don't you see the guilt and the fact that they've just kind of like erased Kylie? Like, they literally from an outsider's point of view, you don't, and this is what I was talking about earlier in my live, like the whole thing with Scotty that passed away, the skier, and they're doing the ski for Scotty.
Yep, this is important too. There's a message in this. I don't know, something's telling me to keep it there, so I am.
Why
the
they're
skier that
not
passed away that went out of bounds?
Yeah.
And that we couldn't find him because he was too far out of bounds?
Yeah.
Okay.
Out
yeah,
of
I know that
bounds.
case.
I
Like
just
It's an
don't
accident, so-
understand why. Yeah.
Too far out of bounds?
Yeah.
Okay.
Couldn't find him because he was
Alright, we don't need all this extra.
I
Like, you
just
know, it's an
don't
accident, so-
understand why there's not more memorial or more legacy of her and the things that she's done, or the
Yeah, but
music,
just
or
an
any of these things.
accident.
Why people aren't putting all of that out there?
I think that there's so many how do I answer that without sounding weird?
Because you can overwrite destruction with creative.
Yeah, you can. Look, man, see? I was even telling her then. Look, it's never too late to tell the Kylie Rodney's truth. There's a bunch of air in here, though. I don't know what that noise is right there. I might delete that spot, too. I don't know what it is. Hold on.
There.
I think that there's so many how do I answer that without sounding weird?
Because you can overwrite destruction with creative positivity. You know what I mean? And I think the way...
Dude, and I love it because Kate Displays still comes to our chats here. I see her in my comments frequently. I love all y'all. Thank you for being here for Kylie Rodney.
To do that would to start making memorials and start making things for Kylie to show the community as a whole. Gives a fuck about her.
I do know that there's been a bench made for her.
That you guys
said at a Prosser.
Yeah, but that was due to,
and they canceled it. So I'm just gonna cut all this out because you canceled it.
Said at a Prosser.
Yeah, but that was due to a lot of YouTubers getting together and doing that tribute for her. I'm talking about like her friends and her family, these people that claim to have cared about her. Like, if they cared about her so much, why aren't they the ones doing these things? Why aren't they the ones making YouTube videos of all these videos that they took of her, or pictures they took of her through her lifetime? You know what I mean? You don't see that.
I think that it's personal to so many people, I guess.
Personal?
You don't see that.
It's personal. What? What? Say that again?
Time. You know what I mean? You don't see that.
I think that it's personal to so many people, I guess. And I think you have to remember that it's just kids, and that, you know, the parents, I don't know Lindsay from...
You see that? They don't want the kids to get in trouble. They know what happened to Kylie Rodney. Come on, y'all.
Guess. And I think you have to remember that it's just kids, and that, you know, the parents, I don't know Lindsay from... I've met her once.
Nah, bro. I'm gonna rewind this. Hold up. I need to hear all this.
Aren't they the ones doing these things? Why aren't they the ones making YouTube videos of all these videos that they took of her, or pictures they took of her through her lifetime? You know what I mean? You don't see that.
I think that it's personal to so many people, I guess. And I think you have to remember that it's just kids, and that, you know, the parents, I don't know Lindsay from... I've met her once, and that was it. And I think that at some point in time, you have to just realize that some parents grieve differently than others.
I guess so, man. Because I tell you what, when my
and
brother
do I
passed
agree?
away, and I still to this day shout him out every which way that I can. You know what I mean? Same with my sister. I shout her out any which way that I can. Like, I understand people grieve differently, But how is there honor and silence? How is that honoring her legacy? How is that honoring their child, their daughter, their, you know what I mean?
I think that you're like, when she said that though, I don't think that, and again, I don't know her and I don't know her.
She literally told us all to get a fucking hobby, to go take a walk. You know what I mean?
I think that I get
I
what
didn't
you're
take
saying. No, I
anything
get,
wrong.
no, I get what you're all saying. I just think that she's saying that, you know, that this was her family's issue and her family needed to.
And yes, Kaylin, you are correct.
And needed to breathe.
I want to hear her explain this away. I'm really glad we're revisiting this, y'all.
And yes, Kaylin, you are correct.
And needed to breathe themselves, and that everybody needs to just stop speculating, and that they know the truth.
Look, law enforcement never explained nothing. We're supposed to take their word for it. Well, Kylie Rodney didn't have no water in her lungs, so she couldn't have drowned.
And that they know the truth, and that
Do
that's
they
all
not
that matters.
understand that people would stop speculating if they would actually look like they give a fuck about her? Like, it's sad to say that a YouTube community looks to care more about their own daughter.
Yes, but I get what you're saying. But like I said to someone, I think it was you, is that if everybody concentrated on all the kids that are still alive and still breathing as much as they cared about the ones that have passed away.
Whoa, hold up. See how she flipped this? She flipped this off the victim and made about them kids. Oh, them kids. Ugh. Hold on, I need to see where I need to cut this.
Truth, and
Do
that's
they
all
not
that matters.
understand that people would stop speculating if they would actually look like they give a fuck about her?
Hold on.
And that everybody needs to just stop speculating, and that they know the truth, and that
Do
that's
they
all
not
that matters.
understand that people would stop speculating if they would actually look like they give a?
See, this isn't any information.
Kaylin, you are correct.
And needed to breathe themselves, and that everybody needs to just stop speculating, and that they know the truth, and that that's all.
And they know the truth? So they know the truth. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Look, see what she added in there? You hear that little? See what she added in there? The parents know the truth.
That everybody needs to just stop speculating, and that they know the truth. Everybody concentrated on all the kids that are still alive. And
yikes, Katie Bug, right? Yeah, I heard it too. I heard it. I definitely heard it. I don't know. Rewind on this. See?
And that everybody needs to just stop speculating, and that they know the truth. Everybody concentrated on all the kids that are still alive and still breathing as much as they cared about the ones that have passed away. Would it and in horrible circumstances in any way, shape, or form.
Look, she realizes she just said that the kids' futures are more important than the death of these kids. She just said it in other words, you know, like Sammy does in different words, you know. Yikes.
Would it and
ooh, she realized right there when she stumbled. She had a backpedal out of that.
As much as they cared about the ones.
Nah, let's hear what you just said there.
That are still alive.
Right here. Where's it at?
And that they know the truth. Everybody concentrated on all the kids that are still alive and still breathing as much as they cared about the ones that have passed away. Would it and in horrible circumstances in any way, shape, or form, then
dude, she dodged that one. Yep, she did.
I think that it would also be a different way of looking at everything.
But see, like, I'm looking at this as a whole, okay? We'll say, for instance, Lindsay.
Megan.
She did the coward thing by taking all of her website shit down and coming back with a new name, a new Etsy account, like all of these different things.
Dude, I really want this on screen by itself. what Mark's saying right here. All right.
But see, like, I'm looking at this as a whole, okay?
Yeah, I want to do something here.
Different way of looking at everything.
Let me cut that there. Detach. Sorry, y'all. You just have to bear with me.
She did the coward thing by taking all of her website shit down with a new name, a new, you know what I mean? Like, she is a community's daughter now.
Oof. She is a community's daughter now. I just said that.
Now. You know what I mean? And the community surpasses just Truckee. They did that for themselves by asking for America's help.
I get it.
And
no, and
all
I
America is doing at this point, and the globe is trying to do at this point, is find justice for this girl.
Uh-huh.
I get it.
And
no, and
all America is doing at this point, and the globe is trying to do at this point, is find justice for this girl.
Mm-hmm.
I know, but at what what?
You keep cutting out.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
No, I breathed.
Breathe.
Yeah, you definitely
I'm
breathed
trying
right there.
to think logical here. Which
breathe.
I'm trying to sorry.
Go ahead.
No, I breathed.
Yeah, she breathed.
At what?
I think Mark's question also threw her off a little bit. Oop, I didn't want to do it that far. Hold on. Oh, come on, man.
America's help is doing at this point, and the globe.
I know, but at what?
Yep, this right here. All right. Let me delete that. Make this as long as this. Detach audio. All right.
This will be a different way of looking at everything. At what?
You keep cutting out.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
What?
You keep cutting out.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
No, I breathed.
Let's try that.
Be a different way of looking at everything. Sorry.
Go ahead.
No, I breathed.
Breathed.
I'm trying to think logical here. I'm trying to think logical here. I'm trying to think logical here, which is not logical in this case at all.
Like you see my point of.
Whoa.
Think logical. I'm trying.
Yeah, I'll just cut it right here. All right.
I'm trying to think logical here, which is not logical in this case at all.
Like you see my point of view though, right? Like if this was your child, would you not be screaming their legacy from the rooftops in your town and on your Facebook and all of those things? You know what I mean? Like you wouldn't be sitting there erasing like friends of.
Damn, she really didn't have nothing to say, did she? Damn. That's a big area, y'all. Look at that. She didn't say shit. Wow.
I mean, like you wouldn't be sitting there erasing like friends of friends of friends or like telling people to shut up. Like you would be doing memorial sakes for them, doing things to show their legacy, their music, their creative side, like anything that represented your child, you would be putting out there for the world to see.
Yes, but there's so many passing away that are young children from ski accidents, from overdose.
Kylie Rodney's death wasn't an accident. She had no water in her lungs. So how did she get in the hatch of her car?
Overdoses and all throughout our years.
Look, they're just trying to blame it on anything, as long as it's not onto the adults, you know, the kids that they're trying to protect. You know, as long as we can blame it on anything other than them kids, because they have futures ahead of them. Meanwhile, Kylie lost her life. Yeah, I'm saving all this. Yeah.
All throughout our years, from surgeries gone bad. I mean,
but that's my point, honey. I've been looking into Truckee as a whole, and I see so many memorials for these kids that have overdosed. I've seen so many memorials for these kids that have died in car accidents and ski accidents and all of these RTV or ATV accidents. Like, I see their memorials. I see what their community is doing for them. Why are they not doing the same things for Kylie Rodney? Like, why?
It usually takes about a year for that to kind of.
Well, hey, it's a year and a half, and they put a bench at the school that she went to.
Kind of start happening. It usually happens like when they'll do a golf thing, or they'll do something that she liked to do, and the community, like her friends, like.
Have y'all seen any more country for Kylie's? Have y'all seen music in the park for Kylie? Anyone? What y'all doing for Kylie?
Community, like her friends, like, will get together, and whatever they did as a group, we'll do that as something for them. That's kind of how that works.
But it didn't happen. For the 1 year, what's her name? Michaela went out. She was the only person that documented, went on the news. Come on now.
How that works.
Like, I don't understand it. If they're like doing the silent thingy as means for like the worldwide community to forget the fact of what could have happened at that party, or what. But like, I feel the way that they're going about it is very.
Hold on. Let me delete this gap out of here. Sorry, y'all.
They're going about it is very cowardly.
The word is corruptly, but hey, whatever. We'll leave it there. She said, yeah, you're a coward too, Megan.
Because the only way that you can face speculation and dirt and lies is to face it with truth and facts and light and love and
data of how you got from point A to point B. That's how you do it. Damn, bro.
You know what I mean? It makes absolutely no sense to me.
It doesn't. But hey, I'm gonna just cut it here and here.
Why the silence? Why it literally looks like a cover up from
bro.
Literally looks like a cover up from everybody's point of view outside of Truckee, and there are some people in Truckee that are screaming cover up.
Oh, no, I think that, like I told you, my witness, the witness that I had talked to and everything else, I do think that there was things that were completely brushed underneath the rug that should have been taken more seriously. And I think that, like I said, that night is when we did our little tour, that.
Right.
Look, see, she admits right here to letting me see that our little tour that she knows she gave me approval to record. See, she makes mention of it right here.
Is when we did our little tour.
See, when we did our little tour. Thanks, Megan.
Is when we did our little tour. That
right.
It doesn't, that there's that.
You ain't got shit to say. Nothing now, do you?
That people don't.
I don't want to leave that big long gap in there, but it's in the live to see that there is a big ass long gap there. trying to make it sound better for you, Megan. Right to the point, you know? Right to the point. So, like, she bumbles too much. It's probably gonna sound worse, but I'm sorry, I don't got time for all this. Just get through all of them, you know? Let's see what it sounds like now. It's probably gonna sound silly, but fuck it. Fuck it.
That
right?
It doesn't, that there's that people don't
Dude, I just took all the air out of it. That's what it sounds like. What language are we talking in?
That
right?
It doesn't, that there's that people don't that are in Truckee. Yes.
Oh my god, I feel like I'm having a fucking stroke.
That are in Truckee. Yes, it's a small town and everything else, but it's
not really. Like, I live in a small town. That's 350 people in my town. Truckee has like 16,000 as a population. It's not that small.
No, it's getting bigger. It's getting bigger because of everybody that moved up here. That's why I was saying the other night is that a lot of the locals don't live here, and I think that's also what is a big thing here is that a lot of locals that are that were.
Well, but the thing of it is the entire Anna Bean, the entire live is there.
Involved in this don't necessarily live in.
See, like this doesn't need all this air in it. You're talking about a 10-hour live that I need to cut down.
Were involved in this don't necessarily live in Truckee. They live outside of Truckee, outside the areas from Grass Valley to Reno. So I also think that's a part of it too. And I think that you have to take into consideration that there are different parts of
See, we don't need all that gap in there. Just helping her think faster, you know? I don't got time for all this. I want to hear what she's saying the whole way through, you know?
That there are different parts of Truckee that have different ways of behaving or acting. And so therefore I think that
Hold up. Let me rewind.
Live outside of Truckee, outside the areas from Grass Valley to Reno. So I also think that's a part of it too. And I think that you have to take into consideration that there are different parts of Truckee that have different ways of behaving or acting. And so therefore I think that it goes down also that road is that you have people that would have that I don't know.
Yeah, you don't even know what you're saying, do you, Megan? I gotta delete some of these out of it. I can't do this shit. Is someone like jiggling her Neo cord? What is going on?
You have people that would have that I don't know. I can't speculate on that, but you just I think that it's the Truckee.
It took her that long to say she can't speculate on that. She said all of that. Wow. What does that mean? Wow. Yeah, she did say people that were involved in this don't even live in Truckee. Yep, you did. You heard that.
I don't know. I can't speculate on that, but you just I think that it's the Truckee in a whole. There are people that
the Truckee in a whole. What? She was going to say the community, but she said the Truckee. Listen.
Truckee in a whole. I think that it's the Truckee in a whole. There are you just I think that it's the Truckee in a whole. There are people that think that it was a something wrong with it, but
she won't even admit it right there. Something's wrong with it. She says she knows exactly her fucking careful wording, dude.
There's something wrong with it, but at the end of the day, we also know that the case is closed.
Wow. And that's why she thinks she can come out here with her false fucking copyright shit.
It's closed.
And I'm going to reword what Kenny says because I think that I'm misunderstanding it by one of the words blaze or blasé about it.
Yeah.
So Crime Watch with Kenny asked the question. So basically, Megan.
Oh, yep, let's get this.
Crime Watch.
Yep, let's get this right here. Let's cut this little.
We also know that the case is closed.
Crime Watch with Kenny asked the question. So basically, Megan, you are saying that there are so many children dying, the people there are getting pretty much numb about it.
I don't think I don't think that they're getting numb about it. I think that it's just that we have skiers that go missing. We have
but that's the thing is I hear about their stories. Like I'm hearing about stories that happened a week ago, a month ago. Like Kylie passed away in August. Here it is. Tomorrow's going to be November 1st. 3 months. And there's nothing. Like more YouTubers are doing more for her memorial than her own town is.
Yeah, and look how people are still talking about Kylie, how they get attacked and targeted.
Are you seeing my point?
I think that there's so many that have I don't think we're numb to it, but I think it's just it
yeah, I'm gonna take that gap out of there. That's a pointless gap right there.
It's hard to say because like when you hear someone that has passed away in our town,
like
the local.
Okay, so is it more so? Oh, it's just another tragic teen's death. We'll have another one tomorrow, and you guys just move on from it that quick?
No.
Okay, cool. She answered that pretty quick, you know. She answered that pretty fucking quick, you know.
Quick?
No. I think it's just that people have to move on, and that
As she just wants people to move on, so everybody stops looking at Sammy.
And that like I said, in a year there might be more. Something might come up, but like if you look at
Welcome to my live, y'all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for everybody that continues to be here. We are listening to number 14 of my lives. This is my content. We're just editing all the gaps out of it. There's another gap here, so I might as well delete that while I'm here.
But like if you look at there's so many that are from our town.
I said I'm getting hives. Dude, I said I'm getting hives. Megan's giving me hives, dude. It's like an allergic reaction. It really is. Oh well, I'm just gonna take it out.
There's so many that are from our town because of where we are and what has happened and growing bigger and everything else. Is that
look? I was getting hives then. Mega hives.
growing bigger and everything else is that you just hear a lot of sad stories, and it's not fun. It's not exactly something you all want to talk.
Damn, there you go. Look, that statement is unbelievable. It's so cold. And then Melmac says desensitized. That's the word.
And it's not fun. It's not exactly something you all want to talk about. And so like when you hear someone pass away, we all do our condolences and say we're sorry that this happened, and it's on Facebook and it's in local community Facebooks and stuff like that. But I don't think that we can't.
Megan, this was the biggest national news story that came out of California in 2022. The fuck is wrong with her? The way she tries to explain it away.
We can't. They're I mean, anywhere from cancer to kids. I mean, to accidents, to fatal car crashes, to whatever. I mean, there's just when you live here.
Jeez, dude. Megan has where's her what is it? Empathy? She suffers from athia.
Kids. I mean, to accidents, to fatal car crashes, to whatever. I mean, there's just when you live here the way we live and the way our driving is and the way our community is and the way so many people come up here, it's just a hard place to live. And so
I get that, but the way sounds like a cowardly excuse to not
remember someone.
Yeah.
Like the things that you are saying are happening in every city across America and around the world.
Yeah.
And people don't just 2 months later decide, oh, we're just going to move on. No, your heart doesn't feel like that. Nobody's heart is
but
every person that has ever died in our area, anywhere, it is memorialized. Doesn't matter where. And they're still memorialized to this day. One of my sister's best friends from high school was driving home from school when she drove up underneath a garbage truck. Her cross is still there to this day. My niece's friend also died going underneath a semi truck. It's an old back road, little small state routes, and they still memorialize these people. The only people that went out there and did that was people with rocks and flowers and stuff. It's just, I don't understand how they don't have a permanent memorial there for her.
But if you go look at your community, like you guys go look at, like Michelle, go look on your community page and see how many people have passed away and see how many people.
Yeah, but we don't have to look on community pages. We can look in our community and see the people that have passed away. We see it. It's called raising awareness.
Do something for them.
I mean, I live in
that's the thing. Yeah, like the town I live in is a town of 350 people, and they're still, okay, Sarah, for instance, a girl that overdosed. Okay, we don't need to get into all that. Yeah, like the town. Oh, shit, dude. That's the thing. I'm just going to cut it there, dude, because this lady drives me crazy, dude. Talking about her death to this day. Like, nobody lets her death rest. Nobody lets my buddy Aaron's death, another overdose. They don't let that rest. Nope. Regardless of what happened to Kylie Rodney, like, it's still talked about. It's still talked about to this day. We still talk about these people publicly. That's the thing. Regardless of what happened to Kylie Rodney, like, why are people okay with her legacy, with her memorial, with her resting? It's just like people would rather forget she existed or forget that she made a mark in their life and just move on. Like, it's a new day, a new kid. Like, it's sad. It's heartbreaking. It is sad. I'm gonna cut all this out.
No, it's very heartbreaking. I mean, but I think
a new kid. Like, it's sad. It's hard. A mark in their life and just move. Forget that she made a mark in their life and just move on. Like, it's a new day, a new kid. Like, it's sad. It's all right, y'all, let me fix this right here. Let me cut this, cut this. She just says right thing. It's a new day, a new kid. Like, it's sad. It's heartbreaking.
No, it's very heartbreaking. I mean,
and she has no emotion behind that either. What is wrong with using Kylie's name to promote awareness? Absolutely, Laura. Absolutely. She isn't heartbroken, John. No, she's not. No. Yep, I agree with this. Sweet dreams, Rebecca. Thank you for being here, babe. Thank you. We love you. We appreciate you. I'll see you on replay, crew.
I think, like, I was at a facility the other day and I saw someone's
yeah, somebody else's. What about Kylie? See what I'm saying?
Their memorial card on a wall, and I recognized them and everything else.
Where's Kylie's? Kylie still don't have any. You said it roughly takes a year. That's weird. They got a bench tucked away at a school.
Their memorial card on a wall, and I recognized him and everything else. And I didn't even know he passed away.
That's right, y'all. Soon enough, we're gonna be making some Kylie Rodney stickers, some LLK stickers, and we're gonna get them out there.
I think that there's so many.
That fucking pause, bro. I'm gonna leave some of it in there because that's a long pause.
So many. I think it's just so much that.
Damn, dude. There's just so many. It's just so much that Kylie don't matter. There's so many of them. But just the other day, she saw some random kid's memorial card, but there's none of this for Kylie.
So many. I think it's just so much that our town has gone through with all the accidents.
It's like you don't want the reminder of who did what to Kylie Rodney is what it sounds like to me. It sounds like you're trying to explain it away.
With all the accidents, I think that it like, I don't want to say blasé either, and I don't want to say that we don't care. That's not it at all. I think that
no, and that's the crazy thing is like Anna Bean is they didn't scrub Trinity from the internet. They didn't scrub Trinity from now Dante they did.
That we don't care. That's not it at all. I think that it's just like I said, is that there's
nobody said anything about not caring. We just said you were fucking desensitized.
That we don't care. That's not it at all. I think that it's just like I said, is that there's certain people that are going to do certain things for somebody, but the whole town isn't going to do.
Oh, see them 5%, bro. 5%. That's what I should title this fucking live tonight. 5%. No, I'm not going to be up super late, Miss Mandy, man. I promise. I'm going to be cutting this here real soon. Probably after the statement. And then we will come back tomorrow night. My son will be leaving. He will be going to his other mom's tomorrow. And I'm probably going to put like 3 to 4 hours into a live. So stay tuned. Tomorrow's Friday night. We'll probably start about 8 o'clock, something like that. Somewhere around there.
That we don't care. That's not it at all. I think that it's just like I said, is that there's certain people that are going to do certain things for somebody, but the whole town isn't going to do something for somebody. I mean,
yo, we're just going to leave it at that. Okay. We're going to leave it at that. I'm going to cut that there. I'm going to take these. Hold on. Let me zoom out. I'm going to take all this so I don't lose it. I'm going to take all of this and mark it red so we know we already went through all this. Okay. Color red. All right. So we know that's all done. And then we'll just continue with the green part. I'm going to file, just in case my computer so happens to crash, save project as 14 live. And this was, what did I call this one? Truckee Treatin'. That's what it was called. All right, y'all. I'm going to hop off here. Thank you for being here. Justice for Kylie Rodney. God bless you all. I will see you tomorrow night. Sleep well.